as things started blowing up, so did Joe's brain.
Yeah, I can't believe that happened. Well, I can, but I can't. And then I saw the team kill, and he was close. He was a couple of bullets away. If that was more of a clean snap,
well, that's what's crazy, because I think usually when we think about like players lining up, you know, some of the craziest like clutches and craziest S&D moments with the lineup, it's like a lot of times you think about it's like one player putting bullets with like collateral damage through like 2 or 3. But in that type of situation, yeah, there's some friendly fire. Like those double chows can be difficult. And when you think, like, what does it bring me back to? It brings me back to, what was it, the 6-star with the Thieves chow onto like Lucky, where he killed both. Like just getting the timing right, not shooting each other. The timing's got to be perfect or things can get a little bit wonky. Almost did, but it's a win for Heretics after a dominant map 1. It's a nail-biter map 2. And it's a 2-0 edge.
And this kind of reminds me, like I say, like early Carolina, like this just bomb out of win, but it's a map loss, right? Just you have more first bloods. Just give up some rounds, some clutches that you probably shouldn't have. And then in round 11, it's Real on the other side with 11 and just kind of takes that outer route. And you saw Clay kind of going back and forth, like they knew the timing on it. Usually Fellow is fantastic at that, sort of, hey, this can happen, and I think Clay there was too many things to watch with their setup.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like Clay's in a good position to sort of be hidden from that play, but
the win's not.
Wynn's just free. Yeah, he's just free, and then you're just hoping that there's a trade, but with no damage through, it ends up leading to 2. And that was kind of an ugly gunfight too, honestly. The one between Real and Clay. There were a lot of bullets exchanged. It wasn't all that clean. Both had a great opportunity to win it, but it ends up being Real. You sort of brought up in the middle of that. He's trying to be a playmaker, and he was. Whether it was the round 11, whether it was the 1v3, some absolutely huge moments. And that's where Real like instantly had his impact on this team. When he came in and search and destroy, they needed a playmaker there, and he had it at times.
No, yes. I mean, it just feels like they allow him the room to do whatever he wants.
Do whatever the hell you want on the map. Go get some kills.
Just make plays. Like, Vickles, like, I'll play bombs.
Yeah, get out there and eat. That's exactly what he was doing. Some frustration maybe there from Carolina. The pressure is on. There were mistakes all over the place on both sides, but the fact is Heretics are up 2-0. We continue on in a massive match for the 10 points. We're right back with the control after this quick break.
All right, fans, time is running out to make your picks. Choose your winners now by scanning the QR code you see on the screen. Hurry, it closes at 3:15 Eastern.
The Champs Tracer Pack is available now. The bundle includes the Reaper Operator skin, Ripper Weapon Blueprint, Death Stare Weapon Blueprint, Cuts Deep Charm, 2 calling cards, 2 emblems, and 2 weapon stickers. Use these items in both Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Warzone. Available in store now.
What is up, everyone? Man, it's been a couple weeks since the last live stream, man. CDL watch party. I know we're starting like midway into the matches, but man, no, starting late is better than never, right? I have been watching, just haven't been able to jump into the live streams yet. But so far I have been watching. Miami's up 2-0 on Carolina Royal Ravens, and the percentage win chance is up there. As of right now, Carolina's only got about a 26% chance of winning. Yeah. It's been a pretty good day so far. Slept in. Wife watched Micah. And then they are out of the house right now. So the only person I got to worry about screaming at me is my dog. Yeah. That is that. There she is. Jackie, come here. Jackie, no. Disobedient little dog. Jackie, no.
Welcome back after a wild search and destroy, but you're right back to it. We're ready for a map 3, and you're trying to...
Hey, we're going right back into it. Perfect timing.
Frustrated. Things seemed, I don't know, a little off in the timing of the
Man.
comments maybe at times. Just trying to fix that.
I mean, I just don't think this is the Carolina we've been seeing recently. On the other side, I think for Miami, a fantastic hard point. They seem to be on point. And, I mean, that's been their best search. It has been. They are on point right there, but Real goes big. But now we're headed to a Karachi control. And obviously, if you're Miami, you would love these 10 points. Just give yourself a little cushion. Stay very much away from this chaos.
Yeah, again, these pillows and the cushions are very, very flat. There's not a lot of cushion at all.
All right. This is it, map 4. Looking at the win-loss.
As they can.
I'm going to pull all that up. Give me a second.
He'll be lucky. See if he can get this first tick done. Vickles certainly helping him get things done. Is all the folks going to be on him?
I think
They kill everybody.
Carolina's probably got the best chance of winning this one.
And then Vickle gets the kill. Frustration still a brewing, I think, for Royal Ravens. They are getting slapped.
This one's pretty even, but I think for this map right now, let's see.
He's already on 4 in a row, looking for number 5.
And without TJ, you're already working on B. So TJ goes massive, plus he pushes on through. This allows Fellow to get here.
Yeah, Carolina's, yeah, this map's basically 50-50. But if Carolina wins this one, then even then their chance isn't great. It'll only be a about a 25% chance of winning.
First point is done. 210 to work with. Kills still seem to be flowing for Heretics. Already a 7 life advantage. Medals in. Surely he's not going to win this one. 1 burst left.
Oh, I gotta update the percentage right below. It's not exactly accurate right now.
He's on 4 in a row over towards Junk. He's pretty much allowing his team to get back to this point. He did it before they captured A. He's doing it now. See all the pressure.
Yeah, because they only have a 13% chance right now.
They're able to take him out. Clay, you're gonna have to rotate all the way back towards B.
Yeah, and once he drops, now things might really unravel onto B. As you start to
Update
get those
this.
If you're Heretics, we'll see how they end up coming through. But you start to attack, and that is a great sequence from Carolina to back them up.
Quick update. Boom. That's what it's at.
Number 1 in Clay. He's trying to find an opening immediately. Figure out where that spawn is. You already turned ahead there from Heretics. As you're still trying to slow this down.
Yeah, I was wondering there if they were to get the close jump spot.
All right, now I'm watching.
All the way towards back middle of Clay's position. He's in a reposition and
Okay.
another one with Fellow. So what, it was a 6 life advantage, but ever since it's just come down to B, they finally now gotten to this setup and they have been so
Fellow's not going to check that corner.
Bottled up. Yeah, 4 straight for Fellow, 4 straight for Gwyn. It's been fantastic. And you know, what if they need lines 8 somewhere in that
Carolina's got a pretty good hold on it right now, except for I got dang.
Even taking the lead.
They got the 2 in the middle. But Lucky's on this flank. That's what I'd be watching right now. Clay's watching it though. They know he's back here. Unlucky stun.
It's so calm though at the front, so Clay's not going to move. Lucky needs his teammates to find a kill or 2, so he can reposition. Until that happens, Clay's gonna be looking at.
Oh, good one by Clay. I am honestly going for Carolina right now. I think Miami, got a pretty good chance at champs right now. Like, it's. Let me look at the standings. I need to look at the standings.
Who's looking for a streak? Hello, hi, oh, hey, hello.
Breaking point.
I don't know what that was. Do we call it truth?
Excuse me.
Did we just say GG's, guys?
Just rock, paper, scissors. Best of 3.
Miami's number 6.
Like much lower FOV. I'm not sure.
No,
Carolina's 20 points behind.
That's partly the case, but I was still thinking that would be covered there. And then, like,
that's kill 6. That would be the cruise.
I know for, like, Gwyn, your eyes are probably, like, less.
Seattle's basically got it clinched, so I'm not too worried. We'll look at the standings after this match.
Yeah. Whatever it is, that looked absurd. But Gwyn will carry that 5 screen, and that's a really good rebound and answer from Royal Ravens, because there were some frustrations after the last map, a very frustrating opening. And to be able to bring it back like that, I mean, it's been a resilient team, and you see a little bit of it there.
Yeah, again, I think without some of TJ's plays, that could have got out of hand.
No, you're right.
He allows them to get to B, just sort of get into their setup, get into their flow, and then that works out. But Gwyn is able to find that cruise. Yeah, bridge side locked down, has some focus on A. Lucky, though, does find Gwyn just kind of lurking.
I mean, the fact is, if you have somebody coop on defense, you're probably in an okay position for B. I mean, how often do we see, like, a push right up the gut or, like, through back alley that wins it? Not often. No. You usually have players going to have to die. So, yeah, great job by TJ staying up, as he pointed out throughout the round. So, good stuff there from you. And now Metal.
Yeah, we'll look at the standings after this one.
1 second is on him.
It's not very loud.
Back, but Gwyn going to be kind of on an island.
There we go.
Yeah.
It looks like they know
They're on B.
Happen, so Gwyn gets through. He's the last player alive.
Real needed. Oh. All right, that should be the round. If they stack it. And they're still winning. Oh, team kill by Real. It's basically a trade. All right, that's the round. All right, Carolina's chances just went up a good bit.
Sorry, died on 6 straights. He got the cruise. Now on 4. TJ
good wins, good wins, good wins.
Royal Ravens, they take advantage of the close side spawn and they pounce.
Well, I would have to see like the replay, but I'm pretty sure when Real starts to flank, that Clay's still dead. As soon as he gets to junk, blocks the junk spawn, Clay spawns behind him, and then Clay's able to find the kill, and that is just COD sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's that or
seconds.
It's that or he's just spawning out across the entire map. Like, I mean, that's just.
And maps are open or up for the next match too.
And you're not wrong. That is
I'm gonna go do some stat stuff.
Frustrating one there, but Gwyn 1 streak to use, working on another. A chance to extend this series through the control. They've gone to all game 5s throughout this qualifier. Can they get to another one? So far, great advantage. And this map 3, fellow, bobbing and weaving. Streak coming through early.
Simply fine. He's not going to hit metals, but does hit them off the point. Try getting TJ on A. You already have fellow junk side. Probably like to do a little bit more with that, especially now.
Yes, you're thinking you're going to get another one, but then you don't. Yeah.
There's just not a lot of options on Karachi. Usually it's just that 8 point with the cruises.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. Second tick about to be done. Vickle behind the stun, winning another fight. Felony, we're back to his POV, and he's again bobbing and weaving. Hit the 30 HP, but trying to wrap through, getting behind enemy lines. Shoots maybe a little too early, but the help is there from TJ. Can't quite snap back. But TJ comes through with some big ones. He's able to get 2.
It's the same thing. If he's not here and finds a double, they might all be on the B. You might have that anyways, though, for Heretics.
Yeah, TJ's been that, like, last man bailout.
Yeah, him and Fellow. I mean, Fellow, especially round 1, was just all the time, like, back cafe, winning one-on-ones. Front side, it was TJ. Miami are a gunfight away. I think both they're attacking, have, like, 2 to 3 players on this B point.
This is one of those interesting sequences, though, where you have like 47 seconds on. You never actually finished A, where depending on how these next couple of like team fights go, suddenly you're up against the clock if you're Heretics.
Well, and I think that's why you saw 1 and 3, Clay and TJ. They kind of cheat over towards A to start. They're hoping Gwyn just has a one-on-one. Unfortunately for him, it was 2 players. Now everybody is here for Carolina to deal with this, but Real's staying alive for now.
Yeah, he's still up. It's still been at 47 seconds this entire time.
Miami are going for B still.
Still sending the pressure through, and this is why Metal's able to get to Vickle now into the point, dip and dive and dance and staying up. Metal's pushing it on forward, able to dodge the nade as well. Second bit of progress is done. Just about to finish A, and you get that. So the minute extension is in. Maybe a scary round against the clock will stop. Now you really got to clutch up and go crazy if you're Royal Ravens. Trying to burst on through, clear them out of the point. So little time to work with that they're able to contest at the last moment. Gwyn will get 3 of those. And now do they somehow hold for basically 2 minutes again? Because you've been you said it, you've been just like a kill away from.
How we doing? All right, I need to do some settings real quick because had to reset my microphone.
So darn good, as you said, to not give up a tick. You do get some pressure, but it's only Lucky now on the point. They know that. They're going to deal with him, and now if you are Miami, you don't have close spawn, so things are really going to slow down.
They're going to slow down, and yeah, I mean, you're okay for now. Minute 20 to go, so you have some time to work with. Kind of going to try to flank through mid, I believe. Will be number 4.
All right, that should be a little bit better.
He's able to find. Looks like he was getting picked up, I thought, by Real for a second, but you'll fight on both sides of this. TJ.
Check.
Able to get to Gwyn, still scrambling around, looking for his opening. At least delays the push a bit, but it's TJ going clutch again.
They have just got smashed in this area of the map. They just have not been able to cross the A to B once Carolina has their setup. Another chance here, your last chance to extend this.
All right, how's that?
Nice pick, great patience, waits for it. Lucky on the point. Trying to hope Real can get there to help him out.
4v2. Real trying to get there, as you said, 2 versus 4. Can you do it if you are Heretics? It'd be a nutty.
All right.
They are all grouped up. A team kill does come in. 1v3 for Lucky. He's been lucky in some moments. He's had some clutches, but not going to happen there.
Nice map 3 win by Carolina.
Discipline to hold, what, 2 minutes and then 90 seconds? When you're getting just beat up really in the early going offenses from Heretics.
Well, I mean, when the game was sort of chaotic, there was 2 points up. Miami had chance after chance.
Oh, yeah.
Their rounds. But as soon as it just came down to holding B, they got smoked.
Yeah, they did a really good job of never really panicking, I guess, if you're Royal Ravens, even though it felt like I
Boom.
was panicking because it felt so lopsided early in some of those rounds. There's one person on it.
How's that?
When you were benching, why aren't there multiple players on it? Maybe somebody hopped out the back door and tried to get an
I don't know why there's still like stuff coming through.
It almost looked like they were like hoping Carolina just went to A. So yeah, they put a player on A. Maybe they were just thinking,
yeah,
they're going to give up B.
Maybe.
I thought B was done. I blacked out.
No, I hear you. So, dude, sometimes, especially when there's
How's
like
that?
fights on both sides of it,
That won't do anything. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Players there, you're commentating, you're just looking at how things are developing, and you blink and you're like,
They needed that. A 3-0 is pretty big for Carolina right there.
We'll let the Twitter experts let us know. The 3-0 there from Karachi. 2-1 though in the series after a nice start from Heretics. We get ready to go over.
All right, that sounds all right.
Well, I think, yeah. I mean,
That sounds pretty good. All right. Sorry, I don't know why my settings were crazy. Anyway.
Carolina 1-2. But yeah, I mean, we saw it. First optic, they were able to win that one.
Yeah, I feel like some of the upsets have come.
Yeah, maps are up for the next one, and that's what I was working on while I was so rudely interrupted by my microphone.
Such a crucial player for Carolina. I mean, we were giving him his props at the beginning of this series, the best we've seen him probably since Black Ops 4 for years. We'll see if we can find the moment you're talking about, Joe, and maybe you'll be able to see what happened and why they didn't finish off B.
Yeah, I mean, round 1 was, yeah, there were a couple of moments, but here in this round, I'm assuming, yeah, it was like right after this point, but yeah, we don't see it. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll go back because we're on the YouTube, so I can just rewind quickly.
That's true.
Rewind quickly and yeah, go and check out that round after.
Carolina starting to get fired up now.
I'm assuming they just took someone off the replay.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I am currently updating stats or predictions for next match. That's what I'm working on.
So many chances there for the Heretics, just unable to capitalize in the offenses, and Carolina makes you play. Now they extend this series, and are we going to another map 5? I mean, it's been
I think so.
It's been Carolina. Like, that's all we're seeing, right? Like statistically,
Might be, yeah, could be. I'll look at the possibility for the next map win for Miami, but
if they could just get to
it should be pretty big. We'll see.
And like sometimes, like you go through those grueling online stages, you play all map 5s, and it
You
just
finish updating for the next
reps in,
match.
you're primed and ready to go come major time. I mean, it could end up being massive for them. But dude, it's just if you're a Carolina fan or the players, like, or Heretic side, like, your heart is just pumping. You are at prime stress levels throughout the stretch of this next month.
Yeah, and I think for them, I mean, that was just a much better map in terms of their teamwork, the individual gunfights that they had. There weren't a lot of multi-kills. Like, compared to map 1, there were so many streaks on the Heretic side, but you can see map 1 versus map 4. Map 1's been a lot better for Carolina.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. Like,
okay, here's what we're doing.
All their game 5s, they've gone up like 1-0 or 2-0 in series. Like, they've had the advantage in so many of them. I think that's why it's been so frustrating to watch a lot of their 5-game losses. It's like, it's just been like, can they close out? Can they close out? Can they close out? This one felt a little
And Miami's got a 54% chance of winning this map, but even then, that's still, it's still 50-50. This could,
usually it's like a, you know, collapse,
it's,
or you can't win this map 4, and suddenly, you know, all that pressure's off of the map 5. Now maybe you can
excuse
win
me,
this,
most
you're riding
likely,
high a little bit.
Miami's winning it right here.
To a map 5.
And if it goes to map 5, I think Carolina's definitely going to take it. But Carolina's got to get through this. But like I said, Miami's most likely going to win this map.
That would be Karachi if we do get there, where they have been, 6-3 on the year. So we'll see if they get there, though. Or will Heretics close this out?
Oh, they're doing a good job so far, finding all of the early kills through the doors. Goes TJ, not going to find an opening there. Is Lucky.
It's all about controlling the left side of the map on the bottom left.
So far, not a kill on the board yet for Royal Ravens. First one I thought maybe through ends up falling apart, but as you call out the flip, it's TJ finding some kills in and around the point.
Yeah, I mean, you just saw the Miami players prone looking at the other doorway, and they just tough to recognize that when everyone is alive for your team, so your setup gets broken.
Carolina's already on P2. Maybe. Depends if 3 plays his life. Tej. Okay. Okay, Tej. That's a big kills right there. Big kills.
It's like he kills 2 there, is hoping his teammate is able to find Lucky, but Lucky with the help of some nades over the top, able to lock down this P2. So you're doing it. TJ's clearing out P1. You have top middle control. That
but they still get P2.
But Lucky plays his life. What, you got an 0-10 start here for Clay's win.
Tej. Oh my gosh. Tej is winning this map for him. Only positive player. The rest of the Ravens are awful. I didn't know you could wallbang that. That's cool.
See if they can keep going. Yeah, I needed that break. Right around 25 seconds left. You have Twin rotating. Miami do fight for a little bit of scrap. Now just trying to.
All right, we got to keep our eye on Tej. Bring Tej back up.
To read these spawns, knows where the reinforcements are coming from. Nice little bait and switch there from Fellow.
You know, Gwen's back there. Oh.
Lucky now kind of in behind enemy lines. He's got the entire team to work with, and so far the reads have been flawless. Lucky,
wow.
A
that's a big hold by Lucky. Lucky 7-3. Oh my gosh. Everybody on Heretics are popping off. It's just Tej on Carolina that's keeping them going.
Well, they absolutely are. How far can they ride the wave? Real, multi for him. Chala from Philo. That's the strongest lawn chair of all time. Is keeps Metals alive for a moment, but then Rialta followed up. The stun over the top will hit. 60-point advantage still. Holding 4 Heretics.
All right, that's good. That's great for Carolina because the next hill's down in the bottom left of the map. But they gotta get medals. They gotta get medals. Oh, medals! No.
Now you have the help of Victor here, at least just keeping this messy. It's only a 44-point game. Still a lot of opportunity left. But it's just those plays. Once again, that Miami's just not allowing Carolina to get set up. It's Lucky.
Oh, okay, fell off from the back. I wasn't even watching the mini map. Okay. Good break by Carolina. Gotta get Vickel out of here. Nice. Nice. 4 down. Oh, and that Clayster in mid, watching over him, that's big. And he's on the next point. This is big. keep saying big.
Just a little bit of map position here. Trying to make this transition tough for Ravens across the map. There's an idiot picked. Next player will be Vic lurking, just again holding this P1 area, such an important part of the map for the next 3 hills.
Yeah, it's like just row Ravens. You're trying to play a little structured. Can you avoid those moments of chaos where you're just kind of getting beat up? Early kills through for Heretics. Bridge side control gonna be there. Crossfire through as well as Real's lining them up. 15 and 10 for him. 4 straight for him. As I say that, he drops.
No, I mean, that's just what they're allowing him to do. Make these sort of plays. But you saw on the other side of the minimap, it was Vinkel who backs up, just blocks his spawns. They're like, all right, yo, Real, do that. We're just going to make sure nothing crazy happens, and it has worked out. This has been such a clean P5 here for Heretics.
Outclassed them so far in the hard points, but at least
it's still real close.
Still, like, chopping distance of your Royal Ravens.
Yeah.
Kind of get blown off the map early on in that map 1.
It's only what, that's a 40-point lead.
Here to get some time. You know, P5
Yeah.
to P1 can be a massive moment for a squad.
Oh, good trade by Fellow, but still.
The fourth, and once again, just costly deaths at a bad time for Royal Ravens.
No, it
Yeah.
is, BJ's. Yeah, I think now you're going to have Lucky in this spot. So, yeah, that was a big chance for Carolina to get back in the game.
It's the 3rd or 4th of those, though. 3rd or 4th, where it's like this is the moment, this is the time, and then Heretics just fight and make the play. And now when they got back within 10 points or so,
Tej is even. He was at double positive at one point.
P1 control. Can you do a better job this time? You're
Okay.
contesting this and actually getting some time at P2.
Yeah, I mean, just on an individual level, this Heretics team is playing some great hard points.
Yeah, they're frying. They're frying.
Clayster needs to step it up. He had some good plays earlier, but
seems like the team's just really good at sort of identifying, like, all right, this guy's in the position to make a play. Other 3 locks up.
nice.
Go make the play.
Good win, good win.
They're just
I mean, that's only like 6 points off a point P1, but still, they're on P2.
You actually get a few kills if you're Royal Ravens. One of the few times in this map where maybe
Just playing so staggered.
Right after that, Metals and Lucky come on through, and it's messy yet again. Royal Ravens up against it right now.
Oh.
The series is done. Let's go to listen in with Royal Ravens.
He's challenging off right side time weak if you have a nade. Lucky's in time weak if you have a nade.
He's got a trophy.
Mid on me, guys.
Trophy.
I hear you mid.
I'm looking over mid.
Two mid, two mid. Oh, good 2-piece, Clay. All right, team's got to get on there. Nice. Good trade, Tej.
220, rotate. Let's fucking go. They might hit all.
I got to shut up. They're going to listen in.
Nothing mid. Nothing mid.
Other one left from me, Vickle.
I'm helping you left. I'm helping you left.
Give me low left.
He's on me off.
Low left. Oh,
Mid
mid.
on me.
Mid dead.
Vickle's gonna be through.
Metal's dead on me off.
Vickle's gonna be through
One's
now.
at old.
One more. Mid. They're back, I think.
And Vickle's gonna be deep mid, bro.
Yeah. We need to play for Vickle, guys.
Real's much on you.
Vickle's going to be in the back, guys.
Gonna be deep, bro.
Mid. Yo, ran on mid. Vickle. That's him.
Another one mid. Tree door.
On me, dead.
He went out. He went out.
They ran at me, bro. What's up?
Got a Zig dead.
Zig,
That
no.
was not him.
And Zig weak. Weak and Zig.
Push this guy, Zig.
He's laying down in the middle of Zig.
Dead. I could be low on me.
I think 3 of
I
them
have a
as well.
trope on you. Could be low. Low, backstairs. You went upstairs. You went back into low. Real. You went back into low.
Stunning it. I have your
One's
backstairs.
out. One's out.
Low, take low, dead.
Done.
Coming trees.
One shot.
Coming trees.
Pushing him out. Fuck. Another one.
He'll
On me.
one shot,
Back
guys.
elbow or something. Vickle back elbow or
Got
something.
it. I don't know.
Vickle
Vickle's in the back. I spawned out. I'll watch your tree.
Got one trees. One more back.
I found a tree door.
Vickle's backside of time. He's one shot. Front desk.
I'm doing it.
Front desk. He one's out.
Bounce, one shot.
Nice. Vickle front desk.
He's looking at me. Going pillars. He's towards pillars.
Pillars got me, bro.
Alright, spawn out, we flip. Front side bar.
Might just one out too, maybe. Laying down pillars, okay, guys?
Running new, bro.
Set him mid stairs. I can get that guy.
Top burger on me.
Dead.
Nice as shit. Top
And
burger.
trees on us weak. Trees weak.
Freeze. Where'd he go? He won?
No, he went towards old. Went towards old.
One new, bro. Come on, music. I'm back music.
One more on hold on me.
I'm pushing out pillars. We don't have your front.
On hold on me, guys.
Rail, Vickle.
Metal's dead.
They flipped
Missing
out,
one.
they flipped out.
Who is it?
I don't
Lucky?
know. They're spawning front.
In the back, elbow. Back elbow.
I'm
Back
pitching it,
weak
I'm
as
pitching
fuck.
it right now.
Weak as fuck.
What's from me? That's from.
He's weak, Tyler.
They need me from, bro.
Back up with it.
I spawned out.
Top mid-stairs, top mid-stairs.
Stairs, you went to top burger. I need a time.
Top burger, one shot.
He's hitting mid-stairs. Mid-stairs in a time. Mid-stairs in a time.
And we spawned out.
Coming mid. Could be top burger.
He won,
Spawn right,
he won
spawn
weak, he won weak.
He went
Getting
their side,
burger.
and one's mid-stairs. Jump it across.
Mid, mid.
Top burger back. Top burger back, one
He's
shot.
P3 on you.
Top burger back, one shot.
Lucky to trees. Lucky is trees.
Ran out burger, one shot.
Lucky trees.
Middle and hill. Dead.
Nice. Lucky is trees.
Rails here, mid-stairs, one shot.
Mid-stairs, lucky. Mid-stairs, lucky.
Mid, got you. Top.
Burger. He jumped off on you.
Thomas?
I'm going to. I'm one bullet.
Leave it in.
Go. Another one, back pillars. Going to time. Metals. Got one on you. One more middle map, Real. Middle map to P1, Real.
We can't run now.
Real's P1. Go top out here. You might
Shit low here, quick. Top trees.
He's in P1 bar. P1 there.
Yeah, left heady, guys.
Yeah, he's on him. Bounce. Circle weak.
And their door.
One's their door. One's behind rocks sometime.
Now,
Gone by.
Their door, close left.
I'm hitting low.
Really good.
I'm hitting low.
And then bar behind you.
One time weak.
That was a long listen in. It should not have been that long. Where are the casters at? Man, that's awkward. That's really weird. Turn that down. Man, that sucks for Carolina. Next match is Gorillas versus Boston.
He was weak. I'm just holding the iron. I couldn't get him. He's one off the street, Teach. He's working ball quick. He's playing confident.
You saw him. You can't get on till 8.
Oh, frag. Wait, what?
Alright, we gotta regain. He's one off the street. Come on, Teach. Let's go.
All good.
He's one off the street.
Ain't no other frag on that.
All good.
That's the problem. You gave them all the time in the world, and now Ultra have set themselves up perfectly for the barbershop hardpoint. The apartments, the alleyways, all the nooks and crannies are now full of Canadians.
And you have a BZ at 9 and 22, and this is only a 20-point game. You're looking at big plays in the final moments, but Envoy takes down 2.
Envoy the front line.
Yeah, weak, close.
Nice. Don't want that Cap. Yeah, Cap.
Yeah, Cap killed me. Top off.
Cap weak.
Falcon.
Alf jump down. He's still in the yellow car. Weak.
I can kill him. I'll play back.
One's out now.
Mid cut.
Too slow, buddy. You haven't got time to go dumpster. You haven't got time for that. I got world starred. Oh my god. Yeah, he was shooting guff. I've just seen that in the death cam. The guys jumped off plan. Those. I'm like, surely he's getting his kill. Yo, it was bad. It was bad. Pure guff coming out. I had the wrong attachments on. Yeah, he's absolute. Holy shit, he's weak. Yo, tell me out. Tell me out. Look over him. You can see everything.
Absolutely fine for us.
No.
Back circle.
Back circle weak. Back circle.
Back circle. I'm shooting.
Back circle. 2 bullets. Bomb. I'm ready to move.
Weak.
Thomas, go. Let's go. Oh my god, my bad, bro. Oh my god.
Push me. I already pushed. I have a forklift. Take your time. Probably won't hop in the situation.
See that, dude? I couldn't see it either, but I thought
I thought you had my cross there.
What is this?
9 and 4.
Spot? What?
Oh, that looks very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable.
No, it does. Yeah.
You're basically balancing your nipples on a metal pole.
For something that's a talent.
Yeah?
in the corner.
Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm updating stuff for the next round. Because, man, I'm just disappointed.
What are they doing on the map?
Now, as hot as the game may seem, I know one thing that won't be that crazy, and that's the comms of Toronto Ultra.
Kill.
As ever, Toronto Ultra now to the other side of the stage.
I love it when like the casters have like stuff stuff or the production, not casters, because you know.
Did you feel bad about eliminating Vegas Legion from champs?
Yes, I know, but yes. They're seeing him like, ugh.
I don't know, actually. You are like...
I'm lying? Them guys. My bad, Clay.
Keep that good to go.
There's two. You can refill your secret in a second.
All right.
One more back door. I know your secret. Secret. Back door. Holy Eric. Last one. Nice, Eric.
Boom.
You can't kill me.
All right. Now I want to look at standings and what else was it? Oh, maps for next. But first, let's look at maps for next, which is maps for next.
You've got to watch the bomb, boys. You've got to watch it.
Playing Karachi 6-star Invasion and Sub Base. And on these maps, let's see, it's pretty even map 1. They both, Boston's won 27% of them, and Gorillas have won 29%. Map 2, LAG's definitely got the upper hand, but they've only won 50%. And Boston, yeah. Gorillas have played it 4 times, won twice. Boston's played it 5 times, won once. And map 3, the Invasion, it's pretty even across the board. Boston's played it 13 times and only won 5, but LAG's played it 6 times and won 2. Map 4, Subbase, LAG's played it 11 times, only won 4, and Boston's played it 6 times and won 3 times. So honestly, this could go the distance. Unfortunately, Boston sucks at search and destroy, so I think they'd have to win it win it in 3, which is the second most likely chance. Oh, frick, I need to update my Twitter. Put a tweet out for the upcoming matches.
Where am I looking here? It's Mother's Day, all right? Call your moms, all right? And maybe I'll call
Gorillas have a 53% chance of winning.
It's down to you. Finish the mission.
And Breach has a 41.8. Something's not right.
I'm literally 360 that kid. I'm confused, bro. What? What?
Much love, COD fans, and congratulations to the Miami Heretics. Unfortunately, lost Maven and Mertz Mike towards the end of that one, but we got to listen in with Carolina. They played their hearts out, but they got to be frustrated. Alley Cat, it seemed Metals, Lucky, someone was always pinching them, breaking their setup.
I think they played against
Something wasn't adding up on my stat stuff, so
had capitalized on the fact that they have gotten so many first bloods, and
there we go, that's better.
Ravens I talked about beforehand, high rise, they 6-0'd OptiTexas on it yesterday. They had 5 first bloods on the side of OptiTexas, weren't able to capitalize. They won the 3v4,
yeah.
Weren't able to do it today against Miami.
Anyways, we got our Monster Energy winner spotlight. A very happy Vehicle joins us live, and Big Vic, let's talk about
boom.
the victory over here.
New Twitter or tweet is up with the predictions. Yeah, but these are the maps. Now I want to look at the standings.
You know, my hairline is the most precious thing I have. Thank God I took the win, you know, kept it in place. So yeah, I'm very happy after the win.
Okay, these are updated after this one. Man. I think the most difficult thing about this is I like almost all of these teams. Oh, that's a interview. Let's tune in.
I don't know. They were changing positions a lot. We saw Clay. I think Clay and Win were playing
My bad.
right side on that last round when it was Fellow and TJ before. So I think they're just calling out randomly where they want to go because that makes no sense in my opinion. So I mean, he just found the gap at the end. It was Clay playing on the right that time. He didn't look at it, so he just found the gap. Guy's insane. He makes great play calls in S&D. The 1v3 was also insane, so you know. Maybe if they didn't drop him, they could have won.
Yeah, absolutely. I also want to ask you, where's this feud coming from, you and Fellow? I feel like we just learned about this after the Fellow interview. Why do you guys have beef? Tell the world.
There's no beef. He's one of my guys. I try and play with him every night. I have so much fun with him. There's always jokes. There's always good vibes. He talks about my hairline a lot because of last year. But you
hear that,
can't be mentioning my hairline.
They're friends, all right? All right, go ahead, Al.
Yeah, it's nothing real. It's nothing real. Just some friendly feuds. Vika, I want to ask you about the control. It's not often we see you guys get 3-0'd. Your past two, you went to round 5s, and they were on high rise. Was Karachi just you guys trying to expand your map pool and control today, or what happened during that map number 3?
I mean, I think it's just a 50-50 map, in my opinion, with those close spawns. So if you're firing and you're winning your gunfights and you're like putting pressure into the other team, you're gonna win. Doesn't matter if you're FaZe, Optic, LAG, or Boston. I feel like it's a 50-50 map with those close spawns. So I mean, they were winning every gunfight. We couldn't put pressure on them. So props to them.
Can we talk about your standings? With this win, you now gain 10 more points. That's enough to tie the Seattle Surge, who's one step ahead of you. But more importantly, you now have a 15-point buffer over LA Thieves and a 20-point buffer over Minnesota and Carolina. Are you guys feeling confident and comfortable right now? What's that goal number for you guys by the end of Major 4?
I mean, we're really happy with what we're doing right now. I don't know why, but people keep like counting us out on every single match, every single champ stock, and every top 5-6 stock. So that's kind of weird. But the other teams that are competing against us are taking wins from the top 4. So for us is just do the same as them. We're securing our wins against the bottom 8 teams right now, but we just need to play stronger against those top 4 and just take some wins like the other teams have been doing.
I love the mindset. I love the answer. Final question for you. Do you guys want to be considered underdogs or overhyped?
I mean, whatever.
I
have different opinions, so I'll say underdogs, I guess.
I got one more. I know you're a big golf fan. Who's winning the US Open?
I don't know. I think, listen, I'm a big Rory fan, but he's not winning now.
He's doing good.
I'll go with Spain. I'll say John Ram, so hopefully.
Going with Ram. That feels like a safe bet. Vic, thank you for joining us very much, and we will see you a little bit later for your last qualifiers. That is Miami, who had a super week. What's that?
John Ram is actually not playing. So
well, believe it or not, no one cares about golf. We're here for Call of Duty, and up next we have Boston Breach taking on.
Oh my gosh! So with that win, Miami. It looks like so oh my gosh, I need to pull this up for y'all. This is pretty big.
It has not been enough. On the flip side though, LAG also just
all right, let me open up my sheets and stuff. Bro, check this out. Check this out. This is massive. Let me speed this up real quick. Don't want quality.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty. The Champs Tracer pack is available now. The bundle includes a
all right, one moment. I gotta pull this up and show y'all. Oh my gosh. So, y'all know I'm a huge stats guy. Like, I make predictions and all that. But this wrong sheet. We got a lot of them. Pick'ems. That's what I'm looking for. So looking at my pick'ems, I have percentages of teams who will win. Percentages of like my pick'ems and like chances to win and things like that. Check this out. So Texas, right now they are most likely ending 3-4. They've already got, how many losses do they have? They have 3 losses right now. 3 losses. And their upcoming schedule is pretty insane. Let me pull that up. They're playing New York, Breach, and Ultra. So their most likely possibility is 3 and 4. Minnesota beat them. Carolina beat them. So based on everybody else's predictions, that puts Optic at 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Which means they will most likely play... They'll most likely play Minnesota, I think. Let me see if there's a tiebreaker between them two. Yeah, they might play. They're gonna. It's most likely going to be a rematch between Carolina or Minnesota for losers round 1. But that's actually pretty insane. They got to win out in order to have a chance. But that's just what I wanted to show y'all, because that's pretty big. Oh my gosh. Man, we're getting close to like playoff time and everything. Yeah, here are the maps. Sorry. Looking at the maps for y'all to see. Boston's gonna have to win it in 4, and they're.
Yeah, I'm gonna go LAG in this one. I think they'll take it. But last time we won Game 5, so it's anybody's game. That was last stage.
They're gonna have to win map 1. What is it? 1, 3, and 4. They gotta win every respawn in order to win this game.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Absolutely, let's do it. Yeah. I hope for those guys. I really do.
Just to get out of this stretch, I mean, listen, we're a big fan of some of the players in the team. It's never a good thing when you're setting a record like a negative way. I'm sure the vibes there are abysmal and like almost.
That's big.
Fake. You know, like you're like fist bumping, like, yeah, boys, like let's do it, but inside you're like.
Oh, right into it. Let's go.
That's where they're at right now, probably. But on the other side, as talked about it, it's just desperation time for LAG. I mean, it has been throughout this stage, but they're 20 points out now. Like this is one of your keep up with everyone. The bottom, that table's moving. It's moving on up.
I feel like the word of the qualifier has been desperation because it's big for like a lot of teams, but they're like really in desperation.
Yeah, but the teams are getting better around them, and they have just plateaued and gone the other way.
It's not just the points, and maybe they have another land top 6 is going to come out of nowhere.
Updating some stuff for the end of this map.
We'll see if that'll be the case.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, for Boston yesterday, they played 3 Karachis versus FaZe, a much different team, but did not go their way. First kill there for Snoopy. So he's going to get this going. Bean's able to find another one. Then on the hill is Priesta. It's been LAG in the hill the entire time behind Estriel. And he's dealt with the pressure well as he finds all 3.
Dealing with it so far, and the time racking up now for Gorillas. Priest's POV as he looks for an opener and tries to disrupt the hot start here from LAG so far. Not going to find anything other than the gunny there from DiamondCon. And we'll see if LAG can rally this together. But you looked, I don't know what's the word for it, pedestrian, average, like a tier 4 team yesterday in your match against FaZe. Like, you just got outclassed and absolutely murdered if you are Breach. You can't let LAG come and do the same thing to you, but so far, that's the case.
Well, they spawned them all out. Major Maniac is the last player here, and just look at that map. LAG doing such a good job combining P1 and P2. Now they just have to hold on to it. Flames is lurking, able to find his 3rd in a row. Looking for number 4, snaps with the rival, but will stagger the push there for Breach.
He was feeling it, but couldn't quite find it. But now, yes, you're finding kills finally. Unfortunately, it's so late into the point, you don't get a streak if you're Estriel, so maybe 1 silver lining for Boston Breach, but 71-0. A goose egg still on the board right now for Boston Breach, and nobody close to getting to the point. Fame now his turn on 5 in a row to maybe find number 6.
Oh gosh, I wasn't even paying attention. Gorilla's up 80. Going into map 3. Wow. Or, you know what I mean. Hill 3. Priest, I had to have heard that. Don't peek at Priest. Don't peek it. Please don't. No, they. What?
first wave.
Yeah, good job so far. You really need a solid hold to start getting back into it. But yeah, another silver lining. You're able to stop a second 5 streak, and no streaks. Major Maniac starts to pop off a bit, but he'll get traded out after he gets 2. Now to Snoopy's POV. Tough fight across. 1 kill through. Damage into another one.
This, let's see. I think this matchup has some champs implications.
That's just already so late. I mean, yes, you'll get spawns that you probably want for B4 and B5 if you're able to win these fights like the way that they are. They finally get on the hill. But I guess it's 20 seconds. If
Not really.
Now it's just down to flames. Snoopy's still here, running around, diving around, and now set up over towards top 3 will be Beans.
Beans, good luck with that one. The roadblock a little too strong. It's Fame takes it. Still hovering around that 100-point margin. Will be Gorillas. They continue to try and hunt. Major Maniac, his line of sight as he's trying to find something, anything. He's got one right below him. Hello and surprise. But Beans through on the help. Able to help out his old buddy, Major Maniac, as he was on 6 HP.
Yeah, now you have Flames just staying alive. Finding some of this time. When will Boston go? Trying to find a pick with an 8. Trophy just hits down on the LAG side. Major Maniac get open.
Boston's getting their cheeks clapped right now.
And now with 25 seconds left at your LAG, it's just what do you want to do? Do you want to fight for some of this time? Priest is on 5 in a row. Looks like they're going to play for the scrap time and then work from there towards V5.
Priesta on the 5 straight, as you said. Can you find easy pickings here to get number 6? A little tap with the shot, and the answer to that is a resounding no. It's Fame just obliterates him, takes his head right off. The trigger discipline maybe not there for Priesta, and then all the kills come through for Gorillas in transition.
Yeah,
Joe's a little frustrated.
Well, no, it's just unlucky. Unlucky. I mean, Estriel wins the gunfight inside of red. Your perfect setup. You had so much room to work with. Just gets broken immediately. Now, with Priesta here, Beans also alive inside of red. Maybe you get right into that push, but big one-on-one wins for LAG.
Nearing a 100-point advantage right now. Estriel just soaking up some comfort time. The push starting to develop over through red. Great shots there from Diamond before he is traded out. But once again, trying to stagger this push coming in from Boston Breach. 3 men grouping up now to try and push on through. Fame once again being the play. Fame able to get 2.
Poor Boston.
You have not even sniffed this hard point. If you are Boston Breach, the hole getting deeper.
That's just when they have their opportunities, their windows.
That trade wasn't really a trade, but that drop in Priesta for Sib by New York, that was just a lose-lose for both parties in the trade. Listen in, shut up.
I'm gonna try and sit on third on me. I'm laying prone. Third on me. Wait, third. He's very bending. Shit on. Nice. Third on me. I'm top fire. I need my mid. Yo, trips got me. I get time. Fire hit 3 times. Fire on you. There's one shot here. I got toxin. I spawned back right. One's on fire, one's on time, and 1 deep left. Yo, go third. I might be able to play down mid here.
Someone left.
I stunned him time. Might be third. I can play mid.
Could be third, yo.
I'm not out.
He's top bridge on me. He's not trying me.
I can help you. I got time. Yeah, top fire, Mike.
Low bridge.
You can kill
Low bridge Priesta. He went top bridge right now. Left side top bridge.
Now time. 1 HP, right side time, our side. 1 HP.
I got toxin time.
Or top bridge on my bad. He's gonna go.
I need time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go B street. Left is 2 hits. I'm gonna go fire.
You might want fire.
Yeah, one. Go fire. One. Yo, top bed on me.
Yeah, press him 1 shot B cut. Living B cut.
Fire.
Going top. Go top.
Bigger time.
Yo, Preston's gonna be here. Hold the cross.
He went top fire. He was standing. Go push.
He's top fire on 1 HP. On the steps. Pillars. 1 shot.
On time.
Yo, get back over. Mike. I'm trying deep right.
I have time here.
I have your back wall. I don't have your vending.
I'm bending.
Mike dead. I'm
bending.
No, he's vending. I'm 1 shot cannon. I have Mike already up. Mike is already up.
I don't see me.
I'm gonna go left.
Maybe like talking over each other some at times. That's the nature of COD listen-ins, but like they were really good at calling names, calling setups, calling pushes, where people. Yeah, that was a really solid.
They're kind of ripped apart though. I mean, dang, poor Boston. Boston needed to win this map. If they don't win this map, then it's basically over for them. Because they only have a 34% chance of winning the next map.
See if he can do it. Last guy lurking, not going to happen. Fame will get number 5 off of that as well. 18-11, looking for number 6 and the streak. Flames, no trophy there for coverage, I don't think, so the trophy is going to come through and take him out of the mix. Rallying in, picking up time. It's Diamond down to 28.5 HP, but staying up. I don't think Fame able to get the streak, and 3 through there for Boston Breach. Is you battle on through, you try to chip away at this, but just 11 needed for LAG.
I need LAG to lose, though. I'm not a fan of LAG, and I like the Thieves, so they're pretty close on standings, I believe.
Now over towards B4. See the green arrow starting to fly on through, trying to control Fountain.
Stoopy is trying to get to the
Oh, never mind. Thieves have got a large.
Diamond Con ready to shut it down. Some great shots there from Beans as he will take down 2. The trade does come in from Flames, and now you just got to be perfect. Every second, you got one little tick.
Sucks.
For a moment. Yeah, just keep dabbling, flirting with it. Just trying to get any time you can as Bean tries to play disruptor here. We up to 241. Priesta through with 1 as well, in position to it. Maybe you're not going to get some time, but I guess you can clear them out of the point. But Beans he's clipping them right now.
Yeah, I mean, Beans just headshot after headshot. Now going to get inside the point.
He turned on his own teammate.
Yeah, kind of forced it. Boston had to play around this objective, so a chance now. A couple of players near here. 5 more seconds needed. Still have Fame. Beans has just been doing all he can.
That should be map.
Trying to control spawns for P5, but the real focus is on this hill.
Yeah, that's map.
Get in and just chip away. Like, you had what, 239 into this?
Wow.
You're gonna get the win there. P4 so hard to just keep.
All right, updated chances on the board.
Listed in there from LAG, a team you can tell they know it's desperation time.
That's disappointing for them.
Locked and dialed as they try to make a run, and I mean they got a couple top 6s in their bag. I mean at times they will look good when they're really clicking. It just seems like it's been a while since we've seen it.
No, it is. But I think just right from the start of that map, I mean, you got what you wanted. What it was like a 80-0 start there in those first couple of hills. A great transition to P2 from P1.
Now it looks like it's going to be a 3-0 for the Gorillas.
When Boston had the chances. Rough deaths.
No, absolutely was the case. Some brutal deaths at
Poor Boston.
Times. The kills aren't that wild.
No,
I need to use the restroom. I will be right back.
Deaths for like, I don't know, Carolina in that last match, but they were also getting outslayed by 20. Like it was a lot different this time. A little bit closer, but I imagine you're going to have that sometimes. If you're Boston Breach, man, what did I say to you yesterday? I was like, when you're out of it like this, yes, you have one more major to make a run, but I think a lot of people are thinking about the future. You're going to start statting a little bit, I imagine, at times. So I assume there's going to be some hard points where they're maybe not outslayed that much, but they're going to hold throughout the majority of the game. At least I would think so.
Yeah,
it's just
mental
sort of
is going to be tough.
It is. It is. We're all human. It's hard to be very positive when you're in this position and you're setting records in a negative way as far as like longest losing streaks. At some point, each person's kind of thinking about their own. You're going in, playing it like it's 8s, and just trying to get hot, fry a little bit.
And I'm sorry, I'm not paying too close attention to chat.
It's not going well. It's got to be hard. It absolutely has to be. Yes, we are playing a video game. Yes, it is one of the more fun careers, I am sure. But there's a lot of time put into this. And when you're on the losing side of it, it's not fun. It's not. It takes the fun out of video games, I'm sure, when you're up against it like they are.
Yeah, I mean, you see the P1 and P2 and then
all right.
further on that P4 and P5. That was where the game just blew wide.
They shut him out the first 2. Yeah.
Immediately broken. Boston out of the game.
It's not often that you see teams come back from a massive whatever it's called.
To 6-star, we go next. What are you seeing for reps for these 2 teams?
Well, I mean, 2-2 for LAG, so one they've been pretty solid at. On the other side, winless if you are Boston Breach. And that was
yep, Boston's not.
Like one where
they threw a lot of it.
Yeah, they had like, this was 3 or 4 map 5s.
Yes. They had a lot of these, and I think they even had like, I might be exaggerating, those 4-1-5-1 type leads, and things sort of slipped away. Like a lot where they're looking so good, and things just started to unravel when things were really coming apart. But you try to fight back in this now. But yeah, we've seen LAG look really strong here, but we look to the search and destroy. And this is a match that it is what it is. You got one team that's basically out of the conversation, one team that's very close to being out of the conversation, but hopefully
not completely. I mean, mathematically, the Breach can still make it.
Let's take these guys down with us. Like, that's really it.
Let it all burn. Yeah, let it all burn.
just try and just disrupt these standings as much as possible for LAG.
They can.
Yeah,
It's very slim. I think their chance of making it's less than 1%, but there's still a chance.
It's certainly possible, and I mean, there's still a lot of matches to be played, even though it seems like there's so little time. Like, I feel like the season started not that long ago. Now we've got a couple of weeks left, and we're basically in the home stretch for these final couple of majors and champs. But
I'm curious about something.
Days, and yeah, if it wasn't the loss record overall, it was you know, the record you were setting for Boston Breach. The conversation right before that was the search and destroy record, as they were on what, it was like a 13-14 loss streak in a row. They're right back to a 4-loss streak, and it's been bad. It's been bad, but not great on the other side.
Yeah, I think on the other side, yeah. I mean, your 4 losses in a row, your map 2s haven't been great. You're going down in holes. Or maybe if you win a map 1 versus a team that's better than you, immediately tied up, going to control. I think if you're a roster like LAG, you know, something that we've had in the past, it's just like, you're going to cause upsets through searches. And when your search record is that, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, it feels like if they're going to make another run at a major and maybe get another top 6, the search is going to have to improve, and you have a small window to find those.
I'm going to have to ask GPT this question. Can't freaking speak.
Sometimes on the 6-star search, just haven't been able to close things out. It's like that ever looming round, our 6th-round win days have not been able to get a little 2-2 split up mid and towards B in the defense for Boston Breach, and spreading it out, looking for openers so far is Gorillas. So we take a look at our round 1.
They kind of have Esriel and Fame in this 2-man setup. Normally off of this, you have like a couple of options, just wrap over towards A. Well, I guess with this setup, they have all of the options. They can go mid if they want. If Diamondcon finds it big, they immediately wrap to B. But with Flames not seeing much, it's looking like to be an A hit. Boston, I mean, it's going to be a pretty quick transition, especially for Snoopy, Priesta. Now Beans is right through mid.
Yeah, all grouped up mid, looking for the attacks. You'll kind of have a 4-on-3 here for a second before Diamond Card starts to rally back.
So in that corner, it's just nobody was in that corner yet.
You got a little bit of damage in, but yeah, no one actually dropped. So utility exhausted, no opener, smoke is out, creates some chaos. Snoopy first to drop, and they're just mowing the lawn down in front. There might have been a couple of team kills in that sequence as well, as it's just the old 6-star smoke chaos.
All right.
It's just an interesting smoke because
see what ChatGPT says.
Like, you're literally smoking and just, you don't even have the info. Well, that's just it. No one's even crossed. Now, yeah, I mean, Snoopy just said the bomb's not planted. There's just.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to do that.
Well, wasn't it? I thought it was.
That can't be true.
Flame or flame smoke, wasn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Snoopy.
Oh, okay. I actually thought it was the LAG side smoke. And he was just like, all right, I'm going to sit in this. But no, that makes more sense. That's usually how it works. It's the retake position, but you just didn't have to do it yet. And you got a player tucked away in it, playing Reaper.
ChatGPT says that there are 4,194,304 possible outcomes of the current tournament format. 12-team double elimination bracket.
That's a big find by Esriel. He finds both the Boston trophies. So that means they can.
Yikes.
There is the nades. As soon as they shoot both the trophies, great heads up play by LAG. Smoke is down now.
Oh, Fame's one way. I can't believe. I mean, it's in the game. I understand it. But basically, like, if you're not in the smoke, either run to the smoke or get behind cover and not even look at the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, you did the small things, just not the big ones, which is take down this man. Major Maniac holds strong there towards the stairs. Then his Flames is shooting at his teammate Priesta in the window. Buys enough time for him to reposition.
Hey, at least Boston won a round of S&D.
And now we swap sides. Major Maniac gets a sip of water and dials it back in for the next round. He comes away with 3. Nice little sequence there from him. Yeah, they brought him in, I'm sure, to help in the search and destroy. Considering that stretch you had, I mean, you're just coming into a team that's basically ruined right now and hasn't been able to find a lot of success with them.
They've just had so many different iterations of this roster. Trying to trade a little bit of culture here, but great shots out of Flames.
I thought Snoopy had one, then he didn't.
Yeah, I think the first couple of his bullets like went into that whatever was on the ground.
Yeah. Prieston out. He's got a little support there from Major Maniac. Wrapping out, though, will be LAG as they try to reposition this. Kind of low man over there for now will be Beans, but they're actually cutting this up mid. So I thought it was going to be a full wrap out to B. Still might be the case. They just have 3 stacked up mid. They're trying to isolate a player. Now they're going to wrap out, work the bomb plan over at B.
Yeah, maybe they're just hoping Boston is somewhere in the middle, but
catch somebody.
Yeah, just use their numbers, but that doesn't happen. Now you have a really good setup here with Flames. He can kind of watch them cross, give the info to his team, and then set up a flank of himself, and that's exactly what it's going to be. He sees all these players cross. There's the info. Boom, done.
Beautifully called and beautifully done. LAG, make that one look easy. Retake goes a little bit better in the last round. You've got a massive advantage here. Came up a little bit short, but answered back quickly with some clinical offense. Flames start out.
I'm updating the graphics for after this map.
Listening from them in the map 1, the guys are dialed. You're looking for a first kill for Beans. Same for Snoopy. No success in the early rounds. Leading the way on the other side, Flames and Fame. But now, what can you do if you're Boston Breach and you're back to offense?
Yeah, right back to it, right, where you're keeping Priesta just watching the flank. LAG, though, just all 4 inside of middle. Just waiting to see if there's any movement through A. There's not a lot of info given from the LAG side. And like last time, Canestri will find these trophies, maybe in a better position there for Beans.
Yeah, after he picked both, he might get better reposition. Now they're trying to see him tucked away in the corner. Yeah, good luck with that. They're trying to take him out with the utility. Nade trickling across. That's going to hit Snoopy. He's ripped down to 53 HP, but able to stay up.
Pretty good hold. Priesta could. But number 6 is watching it.
But they're holding it. They're holding it and waiting for it, and they're going to get the kills on the other side of it. Then collapse on through. Major Maniac.
Get out of there, Major.
Again. Can't do it. He's gonna drop as well, and
this team sucks at search. It is hard to watch a lot of the time.
You just let Major Maniac make a play last time. This time you shut him down.
Yeah, and they forced them to adjust, right? Because you have the trophies in different spots. You can't use nades, you can't use smokes to open it up. But yeah, they use their weapons, find the openers, and I mean, even if Priesta, like, obviously it's a great find to wait for him and stay patient, but Priesta should have ran away. It's just he has to go because his teammates die on the side.
Well, yeah, we were so focused on him. I thought he was going to be the first fight, honestly. Just the way it looked on the mini-map. But, yeah, next thing you know, 2 of his teammates get headshot. And Beans and Snoopy's struggle continue. I mean, Snoopy, who probably wants to be kind of a point man, makes some plays early in that hold. Well, he got hit with that nade right away. That takes him out of the fight for a moment as he was hit for, what, 100 or whatever it was. And this was kind of similar to the round 1 you saw out of Gorillas.
Kind of sucks that we got to sit here and watch Boston play a search and destroy.
Just play off of this. Again, there's a lot of options here with your 2 players, Estrel and Fame, just kind of playing around mid. But they're just saying, go into your defense, and then we'll start this round 30 seconds in. Diamond Khan's gonna play on an island. Trophy down out of Estrel. Flames has his help. You see everyone putting their trophies down. Prieston out here going to rotate to help out his teammate, but watch that number 8 in Diamond.
He's been able to make a play a couple times on a route. Chance to maybe do it here as the chaos is about to ensue. That is Headies from Flames. Trades, though, from Major Maniac as he gets 2. Now Diamond Khan getting into the mix. 2 versus 2. 30 seconds on the clock. Diamond Khan, the playmaker.
They're going to double donut.
After he gets the full kill, or the first kill, but he just runs on through, and now it's Major by himself in the bomb. Well, they're taking that. They're heading over towards B.
They're going to try to take it to B. Do they have time?
I thought someone was going to look at it.
But he's just on top of the statue. So, yeah, they're just going to rotate this bomb.
Yeah, that looked odd, yeah? I mean, I know you're thinking about 2 things, but you're the only one that can pick that up. In that spot.
Did he see him? I think they saw him.
Get the ace here if he can do it. Already 1 clutch, looking for another. Slide timing will not work out. Gorillas. Another solid round there.
Yeah, I mean, Hardpoint, they look good from start to finish. Getting the same thing here. Just good reads on the map. Playing together on their pushes. Feels like a lot of the times they have the man advantage, but they're not throwing away rounds.
I get bored watching the search and destroy.
Could be fun. Well, yeah, even the 1 round that they won, it was like a 2-on-3, right? 2v4, right? Priesta, Major Maniac?
Yeah.
The map so far is pretty much the same thing, 2-on-4.
That's true. Priest and Major supplying all the kills. Beans and Snoopy. First one still eluding them. Will they find it here in our round 6? Snoopy able to get his first as he'll trade out the kill from Fame. Beans falls up. There you go.
No more donuts on the board.
2 get kills, and they needed it desperately. They're finally able to come up with something. But now can he close out this
Watch, they're going to choke this. I just feel it.
So Beans watching mid. How do Estrian Flames want to do this? Looks like they're going to go for the full flank. Depending on this timing, this might work out. Here we go. It looks like they're going to reposition. There's the info. Both players back down, and you're kind of just trying to bait out Flames' spot. But I like the position there for Major Maniac. Doesn't give him an option, and Bean's just watching that cross.
Yeah, handling the business now with 3 versus 2.
Major. Oh, that poor guy.
Time to go. 20 seconds or so. Smoke allows him to create some chaos, maybe get back to full HP and take the next fight. Likely spotted from water, and he finds an insane timing. Can't quite get through. So little to work with, but
Boston got around, guys. Woo!
Really good round there by Beans, especially in that 2 versus 3. Puts bullets into the first one, backs down, picks up the other cross. Able to find the kills, puts the damage in.
Needed that after the 0-5 start. He'll step it up. And round by round.
Massive forehead just staring at us.
Into this.
Yeah, poor guy.
Up 2-0, you've been outplaying him so far.
It's almost a little nasty turnout. Was pre-fire middle of the stairs. Kind of saw that from Estriel's POV. Just not ready for the gunfight.
Kind of back to their standard setup, but more bomb pressure over towards B. They spread the map, but they haven't had a presence here. Let's go ahead and push it. And they're just going to get down for a fast plant. So great early read here from Gorillas.
Yeah.
It's going to be a major stang. So yeah, waiting for the bomb plant. Maybe
Nobody's taking. I guess Boston's got most map presence.
Maybe 10 seconds off the clock, maybe more.
Yeah, I think you're talking more. We're 10 off now.
They just did not play off the info.
15. About 20 seconds is when this retake's actually going to start. One player picked up on the flank, the others into the grinder.
Oh my gosh.
Triple, set him up on the steps. Making that round look easy.
Yeah, and I guess from Boston's POV, like, they've been lurking one on
I keep forgetting the standings.
They obviously don't know it's him. So that maybe they only see one cross to the bomb and say this could still be an A hit, right? They've been
This doesn't really change much at all.
And the rest of the team, they were all towards B side. So Boston very late. They lose the one-on-one on the flank. That was Major Maniac, and then it is just the blender on the staircase.
Yeah, not a lot they can do there. Diamond lines them up. Around 5 up. Looking for the 6 now to close this out.
Yeah, this won't change much on the standings. It just
continuing for Boston Breach. Fame gets ripped down to 28. Snoopy then able to pounce. Traded out quickly, though. They've really stopped Snoopy from making any kind of plays. Like, he could have wild playmaking ability with his gunny and his movement, but they pretty effectively traded him out or just silenced him early on.
Yeah, I mean, they've really showed 2 big things. One on offense, where they've spread the map, and on defense, majority of these rounds just 4 mid, and then watch both the crosses rotate off of it.
Map's posted for the next round.
This is gonna be the right
next.
call, too. You're not
Can't
playing
talk.
Yeah. Felt that.
I mean, that's Boston Breach's year in a nutshell right there.
His bomb doesn't, like, fully reset.
Imagine that would have led to just a 3-piece out of Major. That would have been a crazy one. Bees is outside of the map. The Gorillas boys are laughing it up. They're up 2-0. They have
Yeah, now Boston has a 7% chance of winning. That's not good.
Really on offense and defense, just the defense, like you said, just 4-man mid control. And, well, I mean, for mid, you can execute pretty much anywhere.
That's not good at all.
You won't be caught in those positions where you have a 20-second relay from A to B and trying the retake.
Because on map 3,
statistically, what do you see, Joe?
Boston does have that advantage on map 3 and map 4. It's just they gotta win the second search and destroy. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Had the reads on the map, didn't allow any funny business to go down.
No, I mean, Snoopy got literally just shut down. 540 damage. You didn't really allow him to do anything, and he's the guy that might get a kill, open things up, get
Unfortunately,
loose, get behind enemy lines, make a play. Like, he's got the razzle dazzle sometimes, but they just neutralized him completely. And he seemed a little out of it, like didn't react to the Diamond Com kill. I don't know, he was going through it.
Not sure. Yeah, 4 first deaths. Not a great match so far for Boston Breach. LAG, they needed this one. They needed the points to stay in the hunt.
And a great opportunity to do it here. We get ready for an invasion control. Looking through that one for both teams, where you at?
Well, I mean, I think this is one that you haven't done a lot of reps if you're LAG, like 2 and 4, but maybe you've played pretty much Karachi and high rise throughout the year, so maybe just one you're trying to throw in the arsenal.
And throw in the mix a little bit in a series where maybe, I mean, you can't really take anything for free right now with the way the league is looking.
No.
Like, even those Boston Breach who struggle the most are at the bottom, you still have to bring it all. And they've been doing just that through 1, through 2, up 2, and playing well. The sauce has been there for LAG. They look to close it out in the map 3. We head to invasion after the quick break.
Well, I haven't even looked at Vegas's map percentages on the next one, but it's already looking like Seattle's got it won just based on the map picks. That's what I'm trying to say.
The giveaway includes 2 VIP tickets, travel expenses, and more. To enter, scan the QR code on the page or go to scuff.co/CDL and enter your email. Terms and conditions apply. The Call of Duty Week is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
Ladies and gentlemen, FaZe Black are your Toronto Open champions. Cammy was spotted initially. Capsule's gonna drop, so Cammy with a huge opportunity to clutch up a 1v2. Make it a 1v1. Has to grab the bomb though, or has to find the kill. Classic, right to the courtyard. Cammy spots him, and Cammy pulls off the 1 versus 2. Classic is doing it all right now. He might actually reach 40 kills in this hard point. Really come alive.
I forgot to post my tweet. Had it all typed up and ready to go. There we go.
2 and 26 on the flags, hitting the routes, making the right play at the right time. And we all know it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And well, these boys, they finish strong. Now on Paul X here for a 1v2. Paul X clutches it, goes to around 11. Oh, Paul X! Oh, my
Excuse me. Sometimes I forget I'm live and I just do things.
Herculean comeback coming through for FaZe Black. They're not out of it just yet. They have brought this one all the way back, and now the rotation looking solid. FaZe Black in position to stop it here. A seam gets a read at 1. The sunset could be good for another. FaZe Black trying to steal away the hard point, and they might just be good for it. Stun stakes, everything being thrown in. Dip timing, ducking and sliding, trying to find a way.
Sounds kind of a bop-ish.
This will be the final push. Brack through the middle, able to clean up 1. Needs to put together more as he cuts through mid. Finds Major Maniac. That will be the 2nd kill. Now they're on the point with 2 seconds to spare. They're finding the kills. No respawns. They were tested, but they were never bested. They're impressed, but they were never finessed. Ladies and gentlemen, FaZe Black are your Toronto Open champions.
All right. Pretty sure I'm good to go for the next map. So as you can see right here, Boston's got like a 7% chance, and if they win this next one, they double it. So that's barely going to do anything, honestly. Mainly because map 5, if it goes to map 5, Gorillas have about 77% chance of winning map 5 if it goes to it. Yeah. Maps are up for the next one, but we'll look at it in a bit. I feel like there's something that I've been doing.
Hello there, beautiful people. It's a phenomenal match.
I need to figure out like possibilities of making champs for some people.
I'm feeling cute. Chris Puckett's laying on the ground right in front of me because it's about 700 degrees inside this building. So Chris is laying up next to the AC, legs spread, just looks great. Yeah, it looks good. He keeps me on my toes.
I'm glad he stopped himself. You saw it in his face. He stopped himself before saying something bad.
LAG, their weakness has been control defense. That's not good if you are, have a weak control defense on evasion.
Yeah, not the best place maybe for that to come through. Take a look at our Monster Energy pregame and get ready to go into this map 3. Overall,
This map 3, I think Boston does have the higher possibility. Let's see, what do they got?
You try to take it here, maybe add a little something else to the backpack as you get further into this season. Look for upsets.
Boston has a 52.86% chance of winning this map. That's what I could do. More layouts. Like series total on top right here, and then below that do like map win percentage. Oh, I need to update my pickums.
It's another thing to get 3-0 bombed by Gorillas. That might really tell you the state of things in the Boston Breach camp.
Dang. I predicted Boston 3-1 for some awful reason. I did update my formulas for win, for like win chances this week, brand new, so I'm still learning. Updating formulas and stuff as we go. They got so much map position and are doing nothing with it. Are they just trying to play TDM in the spawns?
They find some big gunfights, so you don't have any objective progress. You're really just playing around these hills, hoping you can get onto the point.
You'll probably see I send one person over to be. That's gonna be the case. Sim Priest over there. He's like, all right, boys, good luck for the fight.
45 seconds to go, and they haven't even touched a point. Golly, Boston had so much map control and didn't do anything. It's tied on lives, and golly.
Finally gonna have one, but before that happens, Flames and Diamond Town both find picks. So Priest is gonna try to pause this clock. The problem, there's only 35 seconds left. So LAG, they're making sure there's nothing A side. Fame is gonna win that one, and now you just know you might try to retake this.
As you've got another kill, that's going to be the play, absolutely. As Estriel comes out, puts him on skates, and finds the kill. You've got Flames pushed up to the tank. Good luck with that.
Boston.
Lining them up, frying them, and now it's the
This is going to be a 3-0, and it's embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, at least Major gets out. He's able to find Estriel to get him off that. Flames is still alive watching this cross. The Yo 2 for 2. But I didn't think they had Major Maniac out already. So with that... But Flames, he's just going to cut off the reinforcement, so he at least finds one.
Priesto, why are you...
I was wondering where the timing was going to be for Flames.
Priest has got to get on it. Oh, that was Major. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, that's also one of those rounds where Boston Breach, you know, you try to swing it a
I'm not even a Boston fan. This is just... I don't want to watch them lose like this.
You send one person today and everyone else kind of lurks up mid. And
while they get their butts whooped, I'm going to go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Coordinated effort on the A just fell apart. And usually when that happens, a minute's gone off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, they won it everywhere but the point. That was the problem. Yeah, one more different gunfight. They have multiple players on it. It could have been a different round. Instead of what they did, one tick, I think?
Yes, I believe one.
That sounds good.
No, it's not. But I think that is the risk of a heavy-handed hit towards A. It is. Not the first time we've seen that. But usually I feel like you get B like in the last second. Just due to some of the shots from Flames, his position, then on the reflank on the wrap, he was able to get another one. Now Diamond Con able to get a streak.
See, Boston. See how Gorillas got on the point.
This is the first time I'm feeling this way in a while. And granted, we don't cast every LAG match. I don't always watch every LAG match if I have the day off. They've been playing very well.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about their defense was 12th, and that was a very solid
Has
defensive team.
Gorillas been playing real well, though? Have they?
Any individual plays to happen. They're all winning their gunfights. Diamond Con's 10-1. He's on 8 in a row. Pretty good.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
They're about to be done
that's what I'm doing.
Estriel and Diamond Con already inside a cafe, immediately putting pressure on the
I would say they've been doing real well. They lost the last 3 in a row. 2 3-0s or 2 0-3s. Heretics phase, and then they took Thieves to map 5, but Thieves always go to map 5. And then they beat the Ravens, which that one was good.
He's thinking about spawners, but yeah, I mean Flames is already he's already pushed the streak.
DiamondCon 11-2.
Solid performance so far from Major. Really in the search as well. But DiamondCon's thinking, let's do this. So you get position, you get everybody inside a laundry mannequin, whatever you want to call it. One kill comes in. You're going to use the cruiser. You're going to find 2. Now it's on Flames and Fame to cross to A. That's 3.
What a cruise. That's it. Yeah, take Breach out. I don't want to. Ugh.
Make a play as long as you have him there, but he had to run the whole way across the map because the streak is coming in. Then you're able to get 2, so you get him out of position. You get the kills, and guess what? You get the round. 2-0 advantage now for LAG.
Golly. This game's over.
The best use of a streak to capture A I've seen like this year.
What's the next one?
And granted, Boston Breach, I know they're in last place, but like that just.
I don't think I updated graphics for the next one.
That's like textbook. Like that's what you want every time you go.
Seattle
for it.
versus.
You just rarely get it.
Yeah, just with like how long it comes down, and yeah, just difficult to time. But DiamondCon connects with 2. I didn't think he was gonna find 2, but he was just hoping for 1. Gets the double, then comes out of it. Finds the 3rd that allows his teammates into A.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where he was going to go with it. He was going to like pick up beans for inside because he's like, I thought he was the freest kill at the time, like when it first got called, because he's got a hike to get in position. That wasn't the case at all.
Legion stuff.
And now you see one more defensive hold, and it has been a tough weekend for Boston Breach. Snoopy, maybe he can get something positive to work behind as he's able to get 2, and a little more orthodox of a setup here from Boston Breach, just trying to make sure they get B done this time. Snoopy after the openers though gets shut down. Flames.
I think that's what's been most surprising for me is that Boston, as tough as a year it has been, they have played people
very tough.
Very tough, yeah. They've gone map 5s, and you've seen these individual moments from players like Snoopy, and I just feel like we're not seeing that.
That's what happens when you have hope, Joe. When hope is killed, this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Boston Breach, where hope goes to die.
He's not wrong.
Like, there's a point at which, as much as I'm like memeing, there's a point at which you think you have a chance and you think you can fix things, you think you can make a run. You're like, we're this close, we're this close, we're this close. Eventually, it's just like, no, we suck. We're not close. We're not going to get it done. I think your spirit just breaks a little bit, and that's probably what we're seeing a bit. Not the first time we've seen it, not the last time we're going to see it. It's been a tough year for these guys, but Gorillas, they're keeping it going. It's Fame, and it looks like deja vu. It's Flames wrapping around once again, trying to get the help here, trying to shut down any progress, any full minute extension. And so far, they're doing it. You do get 1 throw on the other side, and Priest, he's able to get on A, so this is going to make things interesting. Comms have got to be on point. You got to deal with both points if you are LAG. So far, so good.
Yeah, everything that they want, they're getting. Fame playing his life so well. Sorry, Flames on this B street.
He's been so good.
Round 1. He's doing it here. You kind of heard what Nameless talk about it on the desk. He just hasn't been in that good of a rhythm. Maybe this is what gets them going.
It's like sometimes I think teams need to like beat a top 4 team to get over that hump. Sometimes you see to come in and slam a bad team and just get over a hump, get some positivity to work with, because that is just
embarrassing. That's what that is.
Great COD from LAG, some poor COD. Out of Boston Breach, I don't know what Fame's saying, but I assume it's not real positive about the opposition. They come in and make that look easy. Really across.
It's crazy how this late into the season, every team has a chance. Even Boston, like, even Boston does mathematically. They do.
I woke up for this, bros. You could have 3v4'd. He looks a little too comfortable, huh? Dude, Fame's still talking. He's doing some kind of rain over there. I'm loving it. But no, I mean, it's always tough to, like, take away a ton of positives for a team when you're playing the last team in the league and, you know, they're in the position they are. But, like, there was still a lot of, like,
yeah, just good moments.
Mostly it looked really good for LAG. I really like the listen in. Really like some of the S&D rounds they had on offense and defense.
It's a base to build off of.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a really
they need the points, so now they're up to 130 points. What, 10 points behind 8th spot? So
still in the hunt.
Yeah, we continue.
No, and like, I don't know. I just, you see moments like that, and you're like, all right, they can click at times when they need to.
All right, looking at the next. Golly.
Maybe get into that top 8
they got an interview. We're not going to look at the maps yet. Going to wait for the interview, but
all bunched up and wild. They're in the middle of the pack, but is a clean 3-0 for LAG.
I'm updating my stuff for the next.
Joe wanted for his birthday.
It is.
Great birthday present for you there, pal.
Love the Gorillas.
My God.
My favorite today.
God, you're handsome. Great job, LAG. Great job, Desk. Take it away.
Thanks.
Can we spam Happy Birthday Joe in the chat real quick? Joey D, the original $1 million tournament champion here, is about to go celebrate. And we're about to celebrate an LAG dub, one that all three of us predicted on the desk. Alley Cat, let's break it down, though. Who impressed you most from the Gorillas?
I think from the Gorillas side of things, maybe Diamond Con, just because his ceiling is so high. We've seen that throughout the entirety of the year and what he can do in these maps. It's just about kind of finding that consistency. LAG, they had a tough matchup versus the
That was just...
They come in here, they get the job.
I don't want to watch Boston anymore. But I have fun doing the watch parties and videos and things. I just don't want to watch Boston.
Yo, Chris, that all three of us predicted?
Didn't catch it, bro. I got it right when they beat FaZe. I haven't been right in a long time, though. I mean, they got it done, though, Nameless.
I mean, look, like, some of the individuals, I could see why some people, if there were any series that picked him to win, would be this one. But LAG, man, like, Flames had himself a good series. The Search and Destroy was phenomenal. Honestly, I love the way they played it. It was like 3-1 splits the entire time, maneuvering, wrapping back and forth, setting up plays early in the game to make them later. Like, they went A in their first two offenses, and then later on, they were just waiting their spawn and then go ahead and try to push B. That's the LAG during stage 2 when they were finding success. That's how they were playing Search and Destroy. I like to see it once again. Now, granted, it's versus Boston. I'm not going to take too much, but I just feel like in this series, clean 3-0 is typical regardless.
Real quick, we got to take a look at our scuff play of the game. We'll also have an interview with LAG, but first, can we revisit Diamond Con when he is on top of his game? This man.
Yeah, what was his final KD in that last map? That was insane.
I completely agree, and it was him and Flames that really took over in this control. Not round number 2 when they were on attack. Like, typically, if you can count Boston for anything, it's that their control actually hasn't been that bad. But it's Diamond Con with the streak. He connects onto 2, and then he finds the third kill, almost wipes the entirety of Boston Breach, and allows the rest of him and his teammates to get on A and secure that point to lock up a 2-0 lead.
That was Boston's chance of getting a win.
Points. What was it?
They put the pressure on Vegas. They are now tied with Vegas. Vegas basically has to win against Seattle if they want to keep up.
Yeah, and now for LAG, they're what, 2-3 this split. They have potential to make it in the winner's bracket. If they all of a sudden become a player here in this race, it gets wild.
I wonder what they have on their laptops and stuff, like what they're looking at, stats and stats-wise and things. Oh, interview, shut up.
How's it feel?
No, it feels pretty good. I think it was kind of expected. I didn't think the series was going to be like that much of a blowout, but you know, we got the job done. I think every like game mode is pretty clean for us, so just gotta make sure to keep the same like gameplay going forward.
Now coming into today, you entered this match with the 11th seed, but you're only 20 points behind that bubble, that 140 points you need to for an 8th place. What's the goal right now, and how do you achieve it?
The goal for us is, like, I think Nameless touched on it, that our S&D kind of dropped off, so we're working like behind the scenes a lot to make sure our S&D stays consistent, because as we said like a lot of times before, if you want to like beat these top 4 teams, we got to make sure our search is on A game. Then I think everyone knows like it's all about for us like closing hard points too.
And that's what I wanted to ask you about, because obviously there's not a lot of time left as we head into Major 4, and not a lot of time left to solidify a spot in the top 8, and the bubble is so extremely close. What has kind of the pressure been like for you and your team, especially because there's so many rookies on this roster?
Honestly, I don't think for us like there's any like much pressure. I think like especially to start the year, everyone thought like we were kind of being like Boston's position, and I think we're in a good spot to make champs. So honestly, like I said, for me, myself, and the team and the coaching staff, I don't think there's much pressure. You know, we do this every single day. We just gotta do our job, and like I said, transition what we do in scrims into our matches.
You know, Diamond Con, I was looking at your guys like Hardpoint. I'm like, man, they're kind of struggling there. But then I looked at the last 5 maps before this series. It was within 50 points, all 5 of those maps. And in this one, you guys get a really big lead, which happens from time to time. But it looked like you guys sort of slowed down around P3, took your time to get that break at the end, and then kind of regained focus. Was that something you guys talked about in practice? Like, these Hardpoints are getting out of hand. How do we fix it?
Yeah, it's like what you said. Like in scrims, we kind of have a saying now. It's like every time we get 4 deaded on the map, one of us trying to take like a regain route to get us out and trying to put us in a good position to break the hill. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like you said, like we understand like our issues and respawns, but it's all about just tackling those issues. It's the little things, you know. In scrims, you got to point out every little mistake so it doesn't happen in matches.
Love it.
Last question for you: do you guys play better online or on LAN?
I mean, I think we're a LAN team, you know. All of us are kind of remote, so we can't really like vibe together before matches, but I'll definitely say a LAN team.
All right, man, excited to see you in Burbank in just 2 weeks. Best of luck with your remaining matches.
Awesome, thank you guys.
That is LAG. They pick up a much-needed
on
today for
LAN.
That is now 15.
Have we seen this team on LAN?
In a row. As we take a look at the standings here,
I think we have.
You can see the bubble is shrinking with
Yeah,
Miami's win
that's
over
a.
Carolina.
It's only 30 points between
You got Surge about
5th
to challenge them, though,
and
for that
11th.
as they take on Las
That's.
Vegas Legion.
This is actually going to be an insane tournament coming up, especially with Optic going to start in the losers bracket.
That's how tight this bubble is, trying to make it for top 8.
That's crazy.
Thieves Toronto also in action, but when we come back, it's Surge, it's Vegas. Stay locked.
Wonder what Optic fans are saying about them getting their clips getting destroyed. Of them getting destroyed. Alright. Let's take a look at map set for the next.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Open link in new tab.
With the Call of Duty League pack.
Hey, we can still predict. Alright, I'm usually late on it just because I forget things. But I think I've got Seattle. I got Seattle winning it in 5. Seattle's gonna win it in 5. Excuse me. Seattle winning in 5. And maps and modes, let's see. Seattle's got the advantage on 6-star. They've played it 11 times. And Legion's only played it 4. In map 2, neither team has played Rio Search and Destroy a lot. Seattle's won 2 of the 3, and Vegas has won 1 of the 4, so it's not even that big of a difference. Map 3 can get interesting because Seattle's played it 12 times, only won twice, and Legion's played it 5 times and won it once. Yeah. Map 4, nobody's good at. Seattle's 5 out of 13, and Vegas is 3 out of 9. And then map 5, Seattle's has only played 6-star 3 times, won it twice. And Vegas has played it 4 times and only won once. So I'm more comfortable with Seattle going into this one. And I will be right back.
Oh my god. Oh. 30 seconds left.
Oh. 4v1, I think it was, the clutch, something like that. And we were just, playing the round out, and I hear, oh, cat, he's pushing at him, thinking, oh, he's dead, okay, so let's play it nice. And then I just hear a roar behind me, an absolute roar. And then he's like, watch it. And then the kill cam wasn't running, so I was doing the roll the tape, I want to see this. And luckily, it came up, and yeah, he's blown him away, and left a bit of a little doo-doo in his pants, I think.
Oh my god! Get off me!
showdown of the rookies as we have Las Vegas Legion taking on Seattle Surge. For Vegas, you are 10 points from making it a three-way tie for that 8th place. If you're Seattle Surge, you're trying to reclaim the 5th seed. Welcome in, everybody. Alley Cat name was here at the desk, and I want to start with you, Alley Cat, as we highlight the Seattle Surge squad. You said they are the clear favorite coming into this matchup. Why do you believe in Brezzy, 04, Booz, and Hook?
I just feel like I've seen a lot more consistency out of the Seattle Surge. Not only that, but like just consistency out of the players themselves. Booz making a case for Rookie of the Year, kind of leading that front-running conversation for me. And it would change. If Vegas Legion were to beat the Seattle Surge in this series, my opinion on that would change, but not in a sense of like my opinion on them beating New York. I still hold New York higher than Vegas Legion. So for the Seattle Surge, their strength right now has been in breaking. Their hardpoint has looked much better during the split. They just need to clean up some of the fundamentals. Their biggest issue I've found in these series is they haven't been able to keep up with the slaying of a lot of the top teams, and that's where they can kind of get exposed in a series like Vegas Legion, because once Nero starts getting going, Geo is a high caliber slayer. If Attach has a good series, they could fall behind very easily.
Don't play Nero on Invasion Control, especially with a 2-6 record overall in that game type for the Surge. Nameless, during the break, though, you were arguing against Alley, saying that Vegas is much stronger than they've appeared recently. What do you think of the squad that's entering the match today?
Yeah, you know, when I think about Vegas, I just feel like they have playmakers in every single position. I think when they picked up Johnny, obviously, they had to acclimate, get him used to playing on the big stage, the pro scene once again, and he's been super comfortable in their last 2 series, especially in the Search and Destroys. It's been wonders better than before. And now the Respawn's back on point. They beat 2 top 4 teams. I mean, they 3-0'd New York, for God's sake, and then beat Optic Texas in a Game 5 victory where Johnny went nuts. So I just feel like the ceiling, when you think of like the 5 through 9, 5 through 10 teams, the ceiling of Vegas, in my opinion, is the highest because we've seen it at times. Like Attach was the best player in the world for a little bit, or best AR in the world for a little bit this year at a point in time. So I feel like Vegas in a pretty good spot, stringing together some wins here. This one would be massive because it would basically ensure that you're going to be in the winner's bracket going into this next event. And you can see the strength is the Search and Destroy attack, 14-4 record, and that is completely different from before they had Johnny and until now. He has turned their Search around, and then the weakness has been Search and Destroy defense, where they're winning on attack, they're losing a couple defenses, they're allowing way too many plants, probably a little over-aggressive in the defensive rounds.
Let's see if they can clean it up today as we take a look at the maps and modes. Did Invasion sneak through as that Game 3? No, we're playing Karachi Control. Allie, break it down for me. What do the numbers say?
I think this is a good layout for both these teams. I'm worried on the side of Seattle Surge simply because you're giving Vegas Legion a lot of maps they're comfortable in the first 3, and not only that, once one of those players on Vegas Legion gets going, they have to hyper-focus on shutting them down because Vegas is a very much, what do you call it? One of those snowballing teams, streaky teams, that once one player starts going, it's very hard to stop it.
Nameless, as we take a look at the Scuff Pick'ems, you are still in the lead, and now he's going to make you go first, so I might as well ask you, who are you taking in this matchup?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Vegas Legion. They've looked great. I mean, coming out with a 2-1 record against the top 4 teams, I think is great. I'm going to go with them in this series.
Allie, you're just 2 back. We going the other way?
I just caught up to go back 2, so I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go with Seattle Surge.
I gotta go Vegas Legion
you just
today.
Don't trust me. You just say that.
And the fans are gonna make it even. 2-2. Miles, does Attach get the W?
Attach always gets a piece of the pie, Chris. Well, actually, he doesn't. He actually statistically does not. That isn't. He does, Chris, but he doesn't. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Which Chris are you speaking to? You don't call me Chris ever. It's actually called me wildly off guard.
Wow, we're off to a flying start, folks. Chances internet is still out, so us two are going to be having a great time as it gets deeper and later into the night for Chris Tan over here. But we've got a good series, a really important one. Vegas, you want those 10 points more than air right now. Hook has stepped out for a bit of air, and Geo just blew some air into his controller. What the hell's going on?
What is going on? But yeah, you are correct. The Vegas Legion absolutely do need these points. And you know, if you could go into the same theory as yesterday, you know, Optic were in a position where, yeah, okay, they're chilling. They probably do need the win, and of course they would have liked it. But on the other side of things, when you need it that little bit more, the game means a little bit more. You work that little bit extra hard. It's just a different kind of scenario. For Vegas Legion, you need to bring it to the table, though. Seattle Surge have impressed recently. Well, maybe not so much in the last couple of games, but they've looked fairly decent. But Legion with 2 big back-to-back wins, could they make it 3?
Unbelievable scenes for Vegas Legion to make it 3 wins in a row, and you know the transformation the squad's gone on. with Johnny at the helm. It's been sensational to watch. We'll see if it can keep it going. But now the question remains. Two teams in decent form. Surge have managed to turn their season around. They're in a good look right now as we look at our overall series standings. This is it. 6th place, Seattle Surge. You would not have said that going into what? Major 2. Everything has gone right for them. Again, can they keep it going? Everyone here looking again to get into that top 8 spot. Minnesota Rocker, Carolina Royal Ravens, they are sitting on the edge of the bubble right now. Vegas, you desperately want to get in there. We'll see if they can today, but it's going to be a tough ask. These are two teams in good form, and this should be a very fun series.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how it does go down. Kind of agreeing with Ali in a couple of the first few maps. Very much comfortable picks for Vegas Legion. Let's see how they can get going. I think it's down to the SMG battle for me in this one. I think it's going to be super interesting, especially on 6-star, whether Hook and Co can keep up that form that they have been showing, or will it be Vegas Legion to answer the question once again? Should be a banger either way though, Miles. Very much agree. Excited to get on this one.
There we go, boys and girls. Over the halfway mark here on our superb Saturday. Whatever you're watching, we're glad you're here with the COD on. A big look in a 6-star hardpoint as we start things off. Your boy Johnny has been more than good with 1.23 there in the KD department. Look for him to go fantastic here in 6-star. We start this series off with an absolute screamer.
And 6-star for me, it's slowly becoming a favorite. I've enjoyed it so much. Over in Challengers, every single series we got a 6-star in there. So I'm well versed. That might be why I'm enjoying it, to be honest, Miles. It's fast, it's furious, it's just everything that you would want if you're 0-4 and Hook, right? I mean, it just suits you down to the ground. That's why you've seen the side of Seattle Surge played 11 times already, and it's a good start for them. P1 control underneath their belts.
Oh yeah, and it's looking good in the kills department as well. They do a little merry-go-round there by the bar. Everyone gets a shot or two. Hook and a boozing on the outskirts. They're on the flanks there of that hard point, finding kills all over the place. And Hook, he is truly a menace, a force of nature at 3-0 so far. So you'll take that if you're Surge. Vegas Legion have struggled to get even close to this one.
Yeah, brilliant start from Surge. You've got the side of the map that you want. You've got control of P1. If you can find this next wave of kills, it would be brutal for the side of Legion. All fours gone hunting. Probably won't find anything on this right-hand side, but a very, very good start from Seattle Surge in the position you want, but the pressure coming in.
It's going to be there in a mo. Howdy! Oh, there goes up flying Nero. Attach finally able to pick up a couple there as we go towards the second hard point here on this spicy, spicy map. Nice start there from Seattle Surge. Great rotation as well. Attach should be able to stop this right here and now. Nice work on Hook as well. The third. Absolutely no way. Brezzy holds the gun up at the ready. Nice two-piece from him as well. So Seattle still keeping it together. Vegas can't get close again.
Very nicely done, and now you can start to spread out just a little bit further. Get some pool control. Just another line of defense that has to be broken. Great shots from Retouch. Reads that perfectly, but Brezzy is there to shut it down. And the second. Now you're thinking about trying to stretch away. Brezzy on a 5 spree, though. You absolutely would not mind this cruise missile early doors. Nicely done. We'll find another. Brezzy having a crazy game to kick things off. P3 now on the horizon. Brilliant start for Surge.
He's called the team out, and now he's just waiting for the play. Keep the streak going at 10-3. I mean, this is more than anything a lovely-looking statistic. The streak has been accrued. He's got himself a couple of tags, and over to P3 we now go. A nasty, nasty hard point on the approach. Brezzy, you could get it done with a cruise if you really wanted to, but Johnny, fighting 2 in the feed. Good kills here from Vegas. Can we make it some time?
Yeah, I wouldn't hit the cruise here. Maybe would have waited for your teammates coming off the respawn, but they'd be there in time. Potentially hover a little bit. Now he's going to get it in quickly, so it's going to force everybody away through the gap. There it is. We'll find one, but the answer back from Vegas Legion completely shut down what was a good cruise missile on the right time to use it. Is it going to work out? Not quite. Good hold from Legion. They work out there. 30 seconds to go. Some good time on the board.
He bends it like Brezzy, but he doesn't have any teammates to really help it the case there. 25 left to go here on P3. And the Renettis of everyone on Surge are absolutely delightful. That's a clean 4 down. The spawn's not too far away. Not great for the rotation for either team. It's going to be a battle through the middle of the map, and Brezzy softening these players up on the approach to Tenderizer. Now making his way into the feed. Hook on 04 again. Kills from Seattle. They are running the show.
Just coming thick and fast at the wrong times for Vegas Legion. Now all of a sudden some control over towards P4. Seattle doing really well to actually find the push through the front. With the cruise missile they were less effective, and then all of a sudden the next break is just a little bit easier. Nicely done. Geo's the only one who is surviving currently over towards P4. He is now dealt with, and that is some control for Vegas Legion. Just completely dissipated. Seattle Surge now very much in charge of this hard point and able to put up another potential 40 points.
It's not been a good look for Vegas on the position of spawns or rotations in any of the points so far. Seattle Surge a commanding lead and commanding gameplay as well. Geo, he has been a superb player for Vegas Legion, looking to try to keep his boys alive and kicking, but it is not working out. Nero also making things happen, but at what is a very tough stat line there, at 3 and 12, Nero has got to get things going.
Yeah, and a player of his caliber kind of can be like that on occasion, the way that he does play so fast, but going up against 0-4 and Hook, who on the other side of things are having a good time. Things 0-4 not necessarily brilliant, but Reggie really has been the one running the show, but Nero can still do things like this. Finds 2 kills, Vegas Legion. 50 seconds or so, still on offer here over towards P1. You would do very well to lock it down for that long.
After the first set, yeah, 100 points separating our 2 teams. This is a big moment for Vegas. Look forward, not backwards, lads. You have not had a good look so far. And a hard point is still being contested massively over Seattle Surge. Late break, as far as they did get the rotation, but they've got lovely bit of time so far. And good kills again. Attached, trying to get in there. Over the top, a boozer, coverage good. Nero, 2-piece on the cards. He is still struggling. 30 seconds to go, and again, Surge are in.
B2 rotations are there, though, for the side of Legion. You can hold this down, stop Surge getting all of this time. All the ifs, buts, and maybes. You can potentially get something going in this game. There's a full 60 on offer over towards P2. If you can hold it down, do well for the scrap time here as well. The problem is Seattle Surge can just commit for that scrap time continuously. Still a healthy lead for them, but really nice hold from Legion there. 5 in a row from Geo, looking to make it 6. This would help. He's going to get it as well. Cruise missile now available, and P2 rotation. Things are on the up.
Yeah, Cruz is going to allow you at least one sort of solid, you know, maybe help get towards the rotational kills. Hopefully get a break on a P3. Maybe we'll see if it helps. It didn't necessarily help Surge. And now you've got a good bit of chunk here, Vegas. Hold on to this one as best you can. Here comes Brezzy on the pitch. He's been fantastic in the kills. Can't get any more now. Nero in and out. Lovely work from him. That nade's going to get the job done. Good work again from Surge. Just when you think they've got the man disadvantage, it's another break.
It's a little bit tough, though. They get a bit of a dodgy spawn, if I'm honest with you. Vegas Legion were in control of the backside, and Seattle Surge spawned towards the back, and now Vegas Legion are spawning towards the back. Who actually knows what's going to happen here? A pinch is going to be potentially on the cards now for Legion. You will not be expecting it. There's the break that's going to come through, and rotation is going to belong to them. Spawns flip-flop in each and every single direction on P2. Seattle Surge will be the ones who are the benefactors. They still have around a 90 to 100 point lead.
On board now with Chance's favourite, Abuza, as the time goes over towards that P3 side of the map. Once again, top bar. Full control right now for Vegas. Here's the approach from Seattle Surge, and as we've seen, it's looking good. Their breaks have been on point. Can they find another? Not with Johnny's piecing you up like that. Geo now keeping Brezzy suppressed. No one's getting near the point, and it's a great hold from Vegas so far.
Can they keep it up? It's going to be tough for them at this moment in time. Still find themselves in a tough situation. Need to come back, need to be strong.
Nero top point, once again, soaking away. Big boy is absolutely dripping with the time here. 25 to go, and Johnny with another 2-piece. 3 in a row. Again, he gets taken care of, but he's doing everything he can to just keep Seattle Surge as soft as possible on the hits towards these hard points. Nero again, good comms. Vegas Legion, we are back in it, baby. This is not bad whatsoever. Let's go for a listen in.
It could be you. One there, son. One middle. Get middle. Hugo middle, boys.
Some marble.
I have their side.
Hey, these are DJ. I'm pretty sure.
They're gonna be middle.
You right now. You right now.
Low.
I don't want to run this shit. I'm dead to you, Abuza. You anytime.
I'm
behind you. I'm a streak. Stay alive.
Okay. I know one's middle. You still? You can streak. He's our side. You.
Yeah. Our office.
He's our left outside office, bro.
I'm one shot. Yo, one right as well.
Okay,
he's still office. I'm going right now. Hey, he's weak.
I'm helping you office. Give me a sec.
Jump.
He jumped out. One's front heady. One's really hurt on time.
I'm gonna try to get him time.
Yeah, we can play this right front.
One's in you and you.
He's close. Yo, in you.
What's the name time? Back to the corner. I'm down.
Give me a second.
Yeah, they're gonna shot me probably.
My son, you want shot?
Okay, close left.
I got one. I'm gonna try. Ready?
Again. Back in time.
Nice, boys.
You.
Come on. Get that time.
I'm looking marble. I got it.
I'm gonna try and get water.
I'm playing with marble.
I'm pushing up DJ. I don't have water, y'all. Stay when I have it. Stay down.
I got you. One's back marble. Yeah, all my water, right?
I have all your water, yeah. Three middle. One's water shot. I'll kill him in a sec. Three middle.
DJ. Last two DJ.
Good shit. I got you right.
DJ.
I got time. I got you.
I got you.
Yeah, play you.
Take your full statue. Yep. I'm wanting it.
One marble.
I got one.
Got one.
Statue.
I still have right.
Nice.
I still have the right. Well, I'll get marble. Stay now.
Iron up. Marble.
Can you go DJ?
No, yeah, DJ, 04.
We need help, Johnny.
Yeah, we're coming.
I'll take your DJ. I got first.
There's one there.
Got two.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
One more stairs.
They spawn on new boys.
They spawn on new. I got you. Okay. Everyone take a breath. Calm it the fuck down. We're good. One's in blue.
Yeah,
Blue's on. One shot in blue.
I'm absolutely
Top out.
One shot, alright.
Yeah, this time I have a streak for you.
Front B2.
We can work around the back of my streak. Come on.
Yep, I'm going with you.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm cool.
Yeah, one fell down.
Big one.
There's one blue,
one.
Yeah,
One in the back.
I stun him.
Nice. I'm a streak down.
A firing listed in from Vegas. Streaks from Attach, an insane 3-piece on P1. I tell you what, son, this hard point might be going the distance.
We went for a listen, and this was a very, very different game. Seattle Surge now backs against the wall. P2 rotation is where things started to change last time. Can they hold it down? Got Vegas Legion spawning towards the back, but 2 from Attach will be good enough for just a bit of disruption. Nero will be there to try and find some more fights too. He's done brilliantly. And now all of a sudden the spawns are there. 30 seconds on offer for Vegas Legion.
Oh my word, Nero started this map off about as useful as a screen door in a submarine, and now he's looking fine. We might be looking at a lead change. Who can't get in there and find kills? There's the trade. Brezi's there to back him up. A clean point for a min. Here comes the pinch. Geo and Attach. I don't know what we're looking at, Surge. Johnny's banged in. And here's Johnny on the time. It's 10, but you've got a streak to blow this hard point open.
Can you make it work? Last time around, we've seen a streak come in here. It was from Seattle Surge. It did not really pay off whatsoever.
And we're back with the guest.
Now going to pop. Seattle Surge can very much win it here, but so can Vegas Legion if they break in soon.
Say hey, bud.
Got all excited about the streak. Doesn't exist. Doesn't matter. Vegas, they are the streak.
You're not even looking at the screen. It's right here.
Break. Massive time. Game could be won here. Johnny, another big one. Can't get any more on this life. Pressure on this side.
What I miss?
Attach. Presses forward. Finds 2. The back of Seattle with bending. Has it broken ton?
Oh my goodness. You had
this map is over. What was the lead that Seattle had?
Here's the hit. Nero finds it from the hip. The contest is there too.
Oh, that was almost a 3-piece.
Win it. Oh, Prezi gets it. Geo's on top, and that's map 1, baby. Just ring the bell. Oh no, contest. It's still going. Attach gets it. And I'm roaring. The dog's looking at me funny, and the baby's crying. But I'll tell you what, that was one hell of a hard point, boys and girls.
The 100+
Vegas
point
won
comeback.
Right? I think
Against
so.
Hukin 04 on this map is a substantial effort from Vegas Legion.
Yeah.
It was just a terrible first rotation.
You talking to everybody?
You had a couple of occasions where you were set up, just got broken far too easily.
Yeah.
You start to just step up that extra level, hold it down. Vegas Legion, bring it back, and they are cheesing.
I mean, the facial expressions right now we've got from 04 and Brezi tell a very different story. Looks like they lost the series.
What do you think?
That was such a great start. And this is the weird sort of statistical... it's not even an anomaly. Johnny has transformed the Vegas map 1. The energy he brings into the starting of the series is just unparalleled, man. He is so strong in the morale front. Attach may be the damage dealer. He was the guy getting the big kills. We saw the spree. You name it. Man,
yeah.
I cannot get over how deadly Vegas are, no matter what situation they're in these map 1s.
I mean, it was just such a terrible start as well. Took 3 rotations of Hills pretty much to get the job done. I mean, this was good from Attach. Look, they were putting the pressure on. They didn't have the best time P1, P2, but held down fairly well over towards P3 initially, then get walked through. So it was very odd that happened with
updating my stat stuff.
First rotation, you just want to completely forget about.
It was a 100-point game.
Out, though. I mean, it was so back and forth in the end, but it was, as you said, look at this stage. It's a 100-point difference for Seattle Surge. You got to be kicking yourselves losing that one.
It's brutal. That first half from Seattle, you have Brezi on an 8 spree. Everything was looking great. No one could seemingly put a wrong foot. Time and time again, a couple of kills here or there. The listening really sold it. And that was the big 3-piece from Attach there. That was the 6 spree. And just a ridiculous turn. That was all it took. The turning point in the series where everything just started going Vegas' way. Unbelievable hard point there on 6-star.
And I think if you're Seattle Surge, you are, 60 points up or something, and you're heading into a P1? Like, you cannot leak that many points on P1. Look, it's one of those where you do find the break, especially if you're spawning over towards those P2 sides. It's a little bit more difficult to find the break back. All credit to Vegas Legion, but Seattle Surge, That's a tough one to look at if you're a Surge fan. Wow.
That is insane. Ridiculous performances there. Again, we were giving Nero a lot of flack and static, whatever. He had over 2 minutes to hard point. I mean, that guy was soaking it. Really, really soaking it. And if you're going to pull it, better late than never. What a reversal that was. Got a pair of tweezers there, Ton. Just plucking the magic out of this game. Well, that's map 1, folks. 6-star did not disappoint. An incredibly important series for Vegas. And they're playing like it really matters. Rio coming up in a moment.
Uh-oh. Why are we buffering, bud? There we go. And we're catching up. Maybe.
Through there, but I mean, even for me to sort of say, like, okay, well, we went away from the listening. I was like, yeah, 100-point game. Yeah, I'll come back. See how Social Nelly have won. And then to see it as close as it was, insane for Vegas Legion to bring that one back. Now heading into a search and destroy on Rio. I mean, not too bad of an effort so far from Vegas Legion, considering
updating
the
percentage on the screen.
I mean, overall, of course, towards the last stages, it looks a little bit better, but that start, no bueno.
Vegas looking like it's some sort of like lifestyle guru saying, like, you know, at the start of the day, get the hardest part done. At the start of your run to a major, get the tough teams out of the way, and then from then on out, it might be smoother sailing. That is the way Vegas Legion's run has looked so far. Overall records again for this map, I wouldn't take those too seriously. This should be a good search.
Boom, updated percentage on screen. What you think, bud?
In a much happier place after a few kills when
he's got cottage cheese on him. Can you throw me a light?
The feelers out now.
Here, I got it.
Legion. Will of course be a B hit, as it so often is. No need for Seattle Surge to get too egregious yet. Holding things down, we'll go for the retake in a 4v4 scenario. The flank will be important. Biggest Legion got himself set up. Not much utility was used initially, but here it comes.
Meteora can pop a smoke on the inside of this bomb site and just turn it into an absolute mess. And he's baiting out as much aggression as he possibly can. Takes a couple of tags. A lot of bodies there on point. A Boozer wins a big, but here comes Johnny from behind. Uno, out he goes. Attach gets his, and what do you know? It's chaos in Vegas. Oh, they're thriving. Massive damage. Not enough for the kills in the 2v2.
They're on it. Wait a minute. They're on it. He's got it.
4. He's got it.
Yeah.
4.
All right.
That's the round.
Micah, who's winning this map?
It's just sometimes they must have presumed the other player was in and around the bomb site, but nowhere near it. He's on the bomb. I mean, it's tough.
Why are you like this?
You know, initially, just to talk about it, I love the play from Johnny to get one and dip out, because then Seattle Surge are going to think about the bomb. They're going to think about.
Be right back again.
Escalators, got to think about their flank. There's a lot of things to think about. And then all of a sudden, he just doesn't quite execute the second kill there. If they come chasing for him, he did have the opportunity. He didn't find himself the best angle. If he finds another kill, the round goes over towards Vegas Legion's side. Tough scenes.
Why?
Big players coming in from all 4.
That's a weird moments again for Seattle. They're such an unpredictable team for folks to deal with. You're never going to expect 04, one of the faster players in the league, to just be planting on that bomb. Just hold that bad boy down.
Now you're smiling at me?
Looks like he now sends it. Nero's going to be there for the first 04 again. Very sneaky, causing damage, but not enough to fool Vegas. This time round, they are not having it. A minute to go, and Brezzy's in a 1v4.
Just perfect cover. See a player dip out, bait them into an exchange.
Where's
shot
my
back
drink?
nicely done.
My diet Dr. Kelp?
Brezzy now in this 1 versus 3, which is just going to be monumentally hard.
Oh, there's no way.
Yeah, there's just no way.
I appreciate the attempt, the moves, taking that big old lap, but not a lot there. Brezzy, I think a bit of a stunning shock for Surge as you get onto the bomb site, you take enough space, then you find nobody home. Within 3 seconds, 3 of you are dead. I mean, that is a tough look for Vegas Legion. The trap set. We tie things up 1-1.
Switching sides, I think Vegas Legion will probably feel very unfortunate not to be 2-0 up here. I mean, that diffuse from 04 has got to be a bit of a stinger, but we are still very early in the game. It hurts a lot more if it was to go 5-4 down. It's over towards A, just trying to bait down some trophies to see where the information lies. A lot of players pushed up here for Seattle Surge. Usually you do see teams giving it up, but trophies now available that can position themselves maybe a little bit more aggressively. Vegas Legion working on something over towards the bridge.
Pizza is
Good boy, Johnny. Big time opportunity here to get the break in on towards this bomb site, but it is crawling with Surge members. There's no trap here. They're just in every possible corner. Nero, you guessed this right. You've got the kind of gunny to get it done, and that is exactly what we're talking about. Trades a point. Oh! It's a two-piece from 04. Attach finds his and turns it into a 1v2, all down to a Boozer.
1v1 goes. Oh, Boozer doesn't hit the shots, but Gio does.
What's the score, Micah?
Players coming through in Vegas Legion now. Find themselves in the lead. Big 1v1.
I mean, this is it from Gio.
Get you a toy.
Man, he hit the snap in air. I mean, that was ridiculous centering. That was a very, very impressive win. You take that if you're Gio, you're going to rehydrate in a big way, and a Boozer. He had a chance. He's the sort of player to be able to make those 2v1 spots happen. Gio shut that door quick.
Just outgunned in that scenario. Maybe didn't expect him to be so aggressive, but Boozer falls. Gio now on the 3 spree.
All right, nobody's pulled away too much. Didn't miss a lot.
Going here on the defensive round. Surge setting up with a little bit of a bait over towards it. If they find the kill down long street, if you're attached, you can't let that slip.
And that's a key player here for Vegas out of the equation. Daddy attached you on Father's Day weekend.
All right. Headphones going on backwards.
Ears are ringing, but no actual damage, so information passed away. Not going to account for a whole lot. You're hitting the wrap. Johnny,
did you drop your...
Oh, he lets it rip a little early, and who makes him pay? Nero, you're in trouble. Somehow stays alive. You'll take that. A Boozer with a bomb recovery, and when the smoke settles, Surge left standing.
Well played again from the side of Surge. Honestly, I think the pick onto attach, though, just opens on the map so easily for them. They can then just start to exert their influence down that side, start again inside of the B site. Just, you absolutely need attach to stay alive there, especially the positioning you have from a defensive standpoint. Can't let that happen so easily.
I'm sorry, what sort of we're going to get out of Seattle Surge this time around. I mean, these boys are loving these crazier rounds. Again, I was hoping for the smoke on that B-bomb site in the opening round. We got it in that last one. It's just so hard to account against some of these players. Not that it's random, it's just they've got such sort of deep playbooks and they're willing to take crazy risks at this point in the stage. They're willing to throw caution to the wind and see what sticks after it all hits the fan. And Johnny, I love that. Get out with your life, son.
Let's go for the check to see if you can maybe find an easy shot on the hook who would have been called out weak, but that's allowed you to get some B-side control. And of course the bomb down. Big stack towards the escalators here though from Surge. This is a huge hit.
Well, the boys are all together, holding shoulder to shoulder. What? We are sacked to crack in this fight, boys.
Why are you looking
at
me?
For the lineup. Oh man, Nero puts 04 to bed. Can he get a second one? Yeah, the potential's there. Johnny on the flank. Hook gets his. So it's back and forth here on the site. You're not going to be worrying about
who's winning this map? Legion or
Surge? Boozer finds his. 20 to go, and this round is still on.
All right, silent treatment. I get you.
But they haven't seen Johnny in quite some time. Push from one direction though. Yeah, they'll have a good idea.
Johnny!
He's gonna find one. Doesn't get him off. He got him off.
1v1. Oh, and he doesn't get the time. Brizzy, you were just a second late. My God, Johnny, what a round.
This is a good search match, isn't it, bud?
And thanks to that man.
Makes the initial fantastic play to flank ground behind, but doesn't overcommit. And just stays the hell alive. Teammates starting to fall. The gunfight's going their way. He got off the bomb actually here by the looks of things.
This is actually
you were close.
Pretty big
you were very close
map.
If you were Booze. I would love to see that again actually, but yeah, you weren't far off. Well, you're right. Let's.
Because if Vegas or Seattle wins it, it's back to a 50-50 chance for who's winning.
The only chance he had at that timing was immaculate. What a fantastic round. Superb ice from the youngster. Another great round though ahead of us. His Surge. They've got all over the bomb site. Going for the plant. We're going to try to get this one down quick.
Super aggressive from attached this time.
Oh my God.
Holding down the angles. Nobody pushed from the side of Surge. So
you can't have that. You got your toy.
The smoke creates chaos. That Hook just absolutely revels in. Can only find 1 3v3.
Johnny and Gio find theirs now down to a Boozer. Can he do what Johnny did just moments ago? Are they going to check it? Oh, like a book, and it's your boy Johnny once again. Vegas Legion.
Vegas pulling away with it, Micah.
Rounds in a row.
These are huge momentum rounds. The way that you are finding these wins. find a clutch, then you find a dominant one. Really, really good job from Vegas Legion. Their retaking has been fantastic. Smoke went down and Hook's kind of playing the edge of it. Finds one. You expect him in that situation to be finding just maybe a little bit more. Doesn't quite get the job done. Seattle Surge starting to leak rounds. It's felt like an odd game. Both teams have found rounds.
It is weird how Seattle's like the 6th best team, but even then they still are like
back and forth. This isn't anybody's game still.
Bad.
2-2 split here from Surge. 2 towards A. Don't look out for a whole lot as we hit the go button right away. B-bomb site is where the fun's at. Quick plant. Nero's on it. Abuza finds a few kills.
He's got to know they're on the flank. But he doesn't.
Would have been called out. Geo dropping down that side.
Oh my God.
Giving up the bomb site.
In absolute no man's land. 3 players on the site. Nero needs help.
Nero needs a lot of help real quick. Oh wait, do you need help? No, Nero!
Oh my
Gets
God.
it done and the team now! Oh my
Did you see that, Micah? I scared him. He jumped, I guess, but I scared him.
Nero smiling. It's a two-hander. He needs
What are you
both hands
doing?
for it, boys and girls. That's right, it's that big, and it's plays like this. That's disgusting.
For Surge, it's so tough though because you see him find the first kill. Watch the nade come in there. That's what kills him. Yeah, because he gets the bullets in, so it counts as a Nero kill, and then he flies off top bridge for the 3rd one.
No way. No way. That was a sensational 3-piece. Right, well, there we go. Map point Vegas Legion. Looking to go up 2-0 here in the series, Ton. Okay, Surge. We were just giving you a lot of love for how well, you know, rounded and more consistent you've been. We called it on the desk, and right now you need it more than ever. Over A. A quick
What, buddy?
in the looks. Damage from Johnny. No plant just yet.
He's dipping and diving on his cam as well, trying
What?
to get the hell out of boxes.
What? What are you doing?
Surge with control here.
What are you
They will
doing?
get this down, but it's all about
What?
the fight. Nero, is he being watched? It doesn't matter the way he's shooting right now. 9 and 5.
This map is
And they can start to close the
over.
net from that.
Big trades. Massive trades. Abuza's in trouble. 04 makes it a war on one front now. Oh, Abuza catches that attach. That's huge. Can the Belgian find both? No, it's a 1v1.
Micah.
Nero, the man of the moment against 04.
What?
The Iceman from
What?
previous round. He's going to reach out. Smoke.
1v1.
No, 04's going to push. That's a heads up.
That was a
play.
good.
That's
That was a
big
good
save
round
from Surge.
by Surge.
Oh, that got stressful. It got very stressful. Nero picked up the MCW and gave him a couple of shots in the face. And that would have been a scary moment for 04, who just dips out towards boxes. For Nero there, it's a tough defuse in that moment. The smoke just confuses, but he takes so much damage, so 04 can find the push. Man, I mean, Vegas Legion, I thought when Nero finds that first gunfight on the flank, I would
He's
argue
trying
that
to
maybe
eat
just
me
get a
right
little
now.
Too excited around the point. Start to try and find some gunfights, force the issue, just wait, just close that gap. Still in a very good position, 5-3 up. That could have been 6-2, and we could have been heading to control.
We could have been on the way to control right now. My word, we've been a commercial break.
5-3 curse coming in.
Towards a little speedy Geo, speedy exit from the round. Abuza, the delightful first blood.
Big fight again.
Hello.
Shot was fired back. I'm curious to see how long Nero stays over towards the boxer's side, but it's all about the flank.
I'd have shot my gun there. I'd have been a bit spooked, but 04, he's cool as a cucumber. He saw the tip of attach, and just the tip was all he needed. Out he goes. Now Hook. Oh dear, Hook got more than the tip. And Nero's there for it. My God, Vegas Legion, it's a 2v2.
What did he say?
Oh my God.
Wow. All right, updated percentages on the board. Seattle now has a 16% chance of winning. It's not good at all. Right, buddy? Yeah, take your raccoon. Stop trying to eat my headphones. Haha.
The defuse that comes in from Surge. Vegas Legion dominant throughout. 2-0, deservedly so.
It looks like it's gonna be a 3-0.
When you look at the story of this series, the first hard point, a magnificent comeback, a truly brilliant one. That map too.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't even know if there was a moment where I believed Surge could do it. That was disgusting gameplay from Vegas Legion. Again, we've come into this series knowing full well that Vegas need their 10 points. They're looking to get that 10 and some. What a run they're having so far. If they can keep it going on Karachi control, I mean, a very surprising 3-0 for me personally. Well, a long series ahead of us if that's not the case. My goodness, Ton, what a series this is so far.
What a series it is for Vegas Legion, at least anyway. Look, map number 1, absolute banger. That was an entertaining search and destroy, no question, but dominant from the side of Legion. Heading into control, in a very, very good spot now, but can they hold on, Miles? That's the thing. It's going to be tough. Very, very hard opponent to go up against in such a game when it comes down to Karachi. It's not over yet, but Vegas in a very nice spot.
Far from over, but Vegas have put themselves in fantastic places. You know, they've got a lot of cushion for the push, and we heard a lot of upholstery chat in the previous series with Joe and Clint. Happy birthday, Joe, if you're still watching. Maybe if not, we'll see you after the break, where you're hopefully enjoying yourself a little bit of birthday cake, and maybe even an alcoholic beverage of your choice. For you folks at home, don't go too far. We're playing Karachi Control after this one, and you want to see what Johnny and the boys will be up to after this. We'll be right back.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. Scuff Gaming is doing an ultimate giveaway where you and a friend can win a chance to go to COD Champs this year. The giveaway includes 2 VIP tickets, travel expenses, and more. To enter, scan the QR code on the page or go to scuff.co.
What's the first thing you're going to say on this watch party?
And enter your email. Terms and conditions apply.
Say it.
The Call
What do you got to say?
is brought to you by Monster
Let's get
Energy,
you ready.
the official energy
What are you going to say?
drink of the CDL.
No, you can't hold it. Just let everybody know what you're thinking. He's shy. Tell him. Come on, tell him. He speaks in full sentences, just want to let y'all know. Alright, now I can fix my headphone cable. Well, why are you kicking? He's all over his thing. Got the cutest baby. Going to this next map. Sorry, back to business. I think Seattle has Seattle's got a 42% chance of winning this next map. And it looks like it could be a 3-0 for the Legion. Just getting ready for in case there's a map 4. Oh, there it is. What was it, Micah? You think it's going to be map 4? No? Cool. He only speaks whenever I'm trying to not... Whenever I'm not looking at him. You going to say something now? Say something. No? You don't have to. What? They didn't hear you. What'd you say? Yeah? You can't hold it. I'll let you look at it though. Mic stand's messing up on me. Sorry. I know that was kind of loud. I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, going into map 3, Seattle's only chance now is a reverse sweep. So
we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Call of Duty League Vegas Legion have absolutely spat on their opponents in the
There
run-up
you
to
go.
this matchup. I can't believe Seattle Surge.
Yeah, Seattle's only got a 17% chance of winning right now, bud.
They've got a lot of life in them, though.
You think they're gonna pull it out?
Know this. We've seen them do it in the past. We've seen a squad with fantastic.
Think it's
form.
possible?
But right now, it just feels like no matter what they do, no matter how they try.
I don't know how many reverse sweeps. Let me see.
By the Vegas boys.
Seattle's only had one opportunity to reverse sweep, and they did it successfully. I have no idea who that was against.
Is that a result of what happened in map number 1? The 100-point comeback, and now you're heading over towards a correction control, and there is not much of not many good stats to speak of here. Both teams seemingly not that great. So let's see which way this one's going to go.
I think Legion's going to take this map, and Legion's going to win it 3-0. What did my pick'ems say? What did I have down for my pick'ems? I had Legion in 4.
Juicy 10 points.
Yeah.
Massive 10 points as well to put them right back into contention with that sort of sweet third three-way tie thing going on. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Johnny,
what do you think?
Again, a blistering pace set in the first few maps, and he's looking fine so far. On towards the A zone, we were for a brief moment.
We're spawning over towards B, so they could. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All 4 are this way. Get on B.
Now over to 04. On the other side of the map, saw something there from Johnny. The pressure now on towards both zones.
I'm actually going for Legion. Too bad Seattle's like basically clinched for champs, but they're not.
I mean, this is free time. Once it comes in, Johnny will find his way through the trades, which way they're going to go.
Oh, no aim assist on that heady.
Good luck from Surge, just meticulous in their approach.
And it's Etch just sprints at him.
From Vegas Legion. Stop the bleeding very, very quickly. Minute to go.
Yeah, I like that as well. Really fast. Everyone gets involved. You do lose the segment, but at the same time, you're maintaining a lot of pressure here. Abuza down at 5 HP. On the outskirts of the B zone now, the remainder of Seattle are.
But after map 3, even if Seattle wins this one, if Seattle wins this map, they actually have a pretty good chance at winning the whole thing.
Vegas clean house.
It's a bit tough the episode because it's almost the carrot is being dangled in terms of keeping a little bit of control. So you're just going to keep going over towards B. You keep finding the kills, but you keep getting forced away. Spawns very, very close.
Nobody's. Dang, they only got 1 tick on Karachi so far. They, and Legion is just chalking it up.
31 seconds on that game clock. The boys can stack this and get it done a little faster. You're looking
you see?
now to be that man to maintain space over towards A. An immediate capture and a lightning fast transition over towards the new point. 17 lives either side, ton, a minute 30 to go.
Now you would think, of course, B is the more difficult to get a hold of, but we have seen teams hold it down over towards A.
What's up?
It's not impossible by any stretch of the imagination.
What? You got your raccoon?
Just trying to find a couple of kills, just hunt the team down. Hey, just jump on the point and let's
yeah.
Come into a gunfight.
Yeah.
Or we'll find one. Trades kind of coming through. Need to find these kills if you're Legion. You do.
You do. Plenty of time.
What is it?
04's looking to keep a little bit of position here, and again, you want those top spots. That's really where the attacks are coming from. The Seattle Surge on the attack here. Step 1, clear the high ground. Step 2, get yourself in the point. They tried it the other way around in that first attack. Didn't necessarily work out. This time, we're going for it, and a big gunfight win keeps 04 alive for now.
Sunken down in the point.
Ow.
No need to go on these gunfights. Yeah, that is going to sting. Attach into the point. Finds one. Looking for the second. Doesn't find the shot. Spook gets better of him. 9v9, 9v8.
Oh, and you're still second segment gone on 8.
That's definitely going to be the round right here.
Big 2-piece. Here comes 04 once again to stop the clock. Another kill for Geo. Brought down in the end. But you've still got a little bit of space to work with and some time. Over towards A once again. Last go at this one. Seattle Surge are out of lives.
Oh, Nero just misses the jump there as well, so 04 will find him. I was thinking it might slow down. There's 45 seconds to play with here. Both these teams still going at it.
Oh no, Attacher's got to play it sensibly. Doesn't play it sensibly at all. Oh my goodness, the time taken away. And that is it. It's a 4-1 in the life count, but it's the zones captured for Surge. What a crazy, crazy round that was.
And for Surge there, they kind of forced issue. They make it fast. They could have tried to pick their way through. They could have tried to just take their time. They didn't. That forces then Vegas Legion to dance to their tune, and all of a sudden you've got to try and find some gunfights you don't really want to take. 04 finds 3 in that exchange. Great job from Seattle Surge, especially on the B side of things. As mentioned, they were kind of forced into it, tempted into it consistently.
Seattle's just got to make it through, but they haven't been a good control team this entire year, Micah.
Cruise missile. Oh, it isn't quite there yet.
Nope.
There was
not at all.
A team kill? Possibly. That spree. Well, we'll find out in a moment about how that goes.
Oh, 04 almost got it right there.
So, a tough look there. And Surge, I mean, what a run from 04. That 12 and 8 stat line is going to help him out for a mo, but Book sends it. Attached there in a nice position over by Bridge is going to keep that side of the map safe and sound for now, but Vegas is still...
They will more than double their chance of winning if they win this map.
Nero, in on towards the zone, trying to draw some aggression.
That's pretty big.
Some of those red dots and send the boys in for the kills, and it's Johnny finding those kills. Any more? No more. Good work from Abuza.
Still just taking away at this though, if you're Vegas Legion, a bit more of a standing push.
Oh,
Hook! Oh god, yep.
He killed himself.
Ideal. Look,
what, buddy?
It gets stinking hot, and Hook was burning bright there, baby. In towards the zone once again, and it's Johnny at this point. As Vegas, they trickled their way into the point, and it's not super safe, but again, it's chaotic, and that seems to be the way they want it. 04 causing problems, a lot of damage dealt. That's going to be another kill there, and Attach has somehow managed to sneak around. What is this gunfight? And Hook still absolutely beaming.
Little Alley becomes very, very open though here for Vegas. That should be A gone unless these gunfights can go their way. 04 finds one.
Okay.
Anything else, that should be A gone.
Yeah. Oh. Seattle, good recovery.
We said goodbye. It was one of those awkward goodbyes where you're both walking the same way down the same street. And you're like, oh, it's you again. That's right. We never actually finished it. We didn't finish the point. Over to
Miles is funny.
And it's Nero finding kills. Plenty of space for his boys to get in there. But you have to finish a point, lads. 29.2 on the clock. Get in there.
Found himself in a good position now as well, but look at the flank that's coming in. Bresci will find one, gets cut down. Doing a good spot here now for Vegas Legion. These attacking rounds have been fast flowing from both teams. Legion inside the point.
It's fast flowing. It is bloody chaos. Another immaculate break.
He's not happy right now.
Whatsoever on the attack here, Vegas have been smashed to pieces in both goes. Over to A, lads. You know that's where the play is. Seattle. I mean, look, however this goes down, Tom, we're about to see maybe 3 or 4 kills on that A zone. Vegas, can you finish the point? Is this the moment? No, it's not. They've been gunned again.
There's been so many opportunities. We've been so close. How is Abuza still finding kills? That's got to be the round. Nero can find one. 3 seconds to find a push, but Abuza is not losing those gunfights. Nero and Johnny then fall. Abuza goes huge. Seattle Surge hold it down.
I mean, just looking at the sort of the willpower, the chakra, the energy you have to muster to clutch up that many times in a single round of control when you are fractions of a second away from complete.
Seattle recovered from?
Surge.
Wow.
Ridiculous defense. They're also so chaotic. I thought how crazy that was. There was too much happening at all times.
Yeah, I mean, both of these rounds could have went either way. 2-0 lead for Seattle Surge, but that has not got them home and dry.
If they win this 3-0, then that's pretty big, and they can carry that momentum into it.
If you can find another kill, cruise missile in the back pocket, that will definitely give you the advantage if you Seattle Surge when you already have that 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Surge 2, Vegas 0. For how long? In was A for a mo.
There it is.
I'm hearing a lot of splashing. In towards the B zone for a moment, but as Abuza streaks, that's going to be very handy dandy in a mo. Nice work there under the first, and a ridiculous swing and a miss throw. Johnny will find that kill. First segment A, I don't think is actually complete. So once again, a pixel perfect finish on these zones.
If you're expecting more of a big push here, Vegas Legion, you can see how they are set up. 1 minute to go. Seattle Surge still firmly committing over towards A. All forward to the point, plenty of pressure, but there's a little bit of backup here. Look at the flank coming in from Vegas, though.
Oof, Johnny, that's aggressive. He's right in there. Brezzy mid-alley, all him. He's still got 2 bursts of the Renetti left. That could be a kill if he plays his cards right, and if the aim is true. But Liberty, speed your step, Surge. You need to get over towards A and finish that capture quick. Because let me tell you, boys and girls, we didn't see much get captured in that last round.
Johnny's got to stay alive. He's got to stay alive. He's done so well to find that fight. Hookah's a scary man when he's flying you like that with a rival 9. Abuza now just going to start to get things going over towards this B side. Walks through the point. Nero spins at the right time. Makes Legion just about hold on that first wave of Surge players. Have a ever so slight lead in terms of the lives.
Damn. This is one of the craziest games. I mean, both teams, these left sticks are being ground into dust. pushed so far forward, their scuffs can barely keep together. They are banging away at each other here.
Maps are out for the next match.
Into Johnny, attached there on the pinch. Johnny with 2. Brezzy, he's just going to send it as well. Just
I mean,
send it. That is the name
we'll
of
talk
the
about it
game.
later,
Good
but
team.
just
They'll
letting you know they're out.
Surge, though, very much in a stronger spot, Tom.
I feel like my heart rate is raising.
Are Seattle going to be able to win two offenses? Oh.
Because the close spawns coming in from Surge. You got the black
He should have been so much faster chasing them down.
Just gunfight after gunfight after gunfight.
And they're spawning right here.
They are holding this down well. Johnny could do with staying alive, doesn't 2v2 trade.
Very great mistake there as he stopped moving. Just keep running, Johnny. Here we go. Surge are able to get in towards B. This could be their moment. Attached now, trying to get a bit of a break.
That should be up.
Cut these boys down from behind.
That should be it.
Take care of the players on the zone, but he's trying to stop the reinforcements. 2-piece for Hook. The nuke. First segment done.
Booz has this cruise missile. He might not even need it. The segment started to come through. Nero is there, but still over the dumps there. It's a tough angle. Third tick coming in.
Is this going to be a 3-0?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's got to be it. There it is. All right. Updated percentages on the screen.
They're looking a little happier with that one as Vegas absolutely could not get it together on the attacking rounds. Defensively, a couple of mistakes here or there are certainly going to punish you, but that was a war of attrition time. We were in the trenches for all 3 of those rounds. 2-1 in a series.
First 2 could have went either way, but Seattle Surge, fantastic. In that final break that comes through, Hook's the one who finds 2. Who else? Might have just went 19 and 18. Yeah, positive. Yeah, fantastic. But those final 2 kills that he finds to break open over towards B. Really, really good job at Boozer. Was fantastic though, especially in that defensive round. That round number 2, they walk away with the win. Highest damage in the lobby by some distance. Big round and big game from Seattle Surge. Puts them straight back into this series where, I mean, they were all at sea. It was not looking good at all. But a control is what's got them back into it. What was the record? 2-11 or something along those lines? It's not great.
It wasn't good. I'm just sort of giggling away at these highlights.
Looking at the maps for the next match, it looks like it's going to be a good one.
It was absolute chaos. I mean, we're watching boys just smash. I mean, Abuza smashed through every possible door he could. It must have been loud as hell. I'm not sure if the comms even worked for these players. Absolute mania. Especially those attacks towards the A zones. They were not pretty. They were just wild. Absolute. Surge gone crazy. Spring break 2024. That's a very American reference, I think.
It was.
Where's Chance when I really need him? You know what I mean, Tan? When I really need him? God, that's a good start. A good start there from Surge in the series. They're alive and kicking now, mate. Let's see if the series really begins now.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's leaning back towards map number 1. They would have felt egregious heading into map number 2. And now you are well and truly back into this one, but staying on Karachi, but go into hard point for map number 4. But stat line that Vegas Legion probably won't like. Out of all teams over Major 4, the map 5 records, Vegas Legion not looking too hot, but Seattle the best right now in these map number 5s. We want to send it there, Miles. Not too far away now.
No, with the Karachi again, I'm not even going to pretend that the stats or current affair, you know, any of that matters right now. It's like Vegas have got so much to play for. They're playing with reckless abandon, which is really fun to watch. I think this Karachi is going to be a tough one for them. I do think Surge, I'm giving them a slight edge here. I do think they've got a bit more structure right now, especially when it comes to the way they played that first hard point. If they can close it out, though, that's the real question for me. Vegas haven't really looked the same since that first. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've got nothing here, Ton. I'm just having a good time.
I think that's the vibe, man. Just both of these two teams are flying at each other, and it's kind of been a bit hard to break down in certain kind of senses because there's just so much is happening so fast between them. And I mean, look, this is the important stuff, though, right? The standings right now for Vegas Legion, yeah, looking solid. Same for Surge, sitting at 3-1. Which the points that
this is pretty big for both teams. For not just the major, but for champs.
I think the problem for a couple of these teams is that everybody in that kind of area seems to be performing really well. Here's the overall of Miles. I mean, this will be a huge 10 points for Legion.
It's crazy for Legion as well. I mean, whether you're playing for the winners bracket in the upcoming major, or you're playing towards champs at the end of the season, you're on the line. You've been on the knife edge for so long now. And again, I think think we talked about this a little bit yesterday. They've talked about it with Boston today, but the mental game, it starts to erode you down after a while. It's so tough being in these stressful situations where every single match matters more down the line than you could possibly account for. What a difficult run it has been for the Vegas boys. Close it out as best
Updating
you can.
stuff
Big
for the
Daddy
next
Attach was the man,
match.
and then that one on that 6-star on Karachi, can he do the same thing? 34 and 24, he was the man.
A three-piece over towards P1 was the start of the end for Seattle Surge. Can Attach be that influential once again? Best ones here for the side of Surge. If you're going to start heading over towards P2 very shortly, but P1 up on offer. 50 seconds to go there. Surge will be the first ones in.
First in, and again, sort of similar situation, whether it's they're going for that top spot first, get the high ground, they've got a setup they want. Can they find them trades? And Abuza's the man to find at least the first kill. Geo slips the net somehow, manages to catch a few. That's huge. Final kills traded out complete, but you are being overrun now. Vegas boys everywhere. Brezzy says no thank you, I won't be having any of that. And non je ne regrette rien, I've got that point.
3-0 from Brezzy to kick things off as well. So you can see from your ARs, Seattle doing a really good job soaking up as much as they can, but Vegas Legion now trying to find a break back through. Nero can find a route through red here.
Forgot to update some stuff on my formulas.
Vegas Legion to try and find a break over towards P2. They are not expecting Nero behind them and this close. There's no way.
Nah, he's out of nowhere. Nero cuts him down 0-4, reacting to the red dot on the call of a teammate at that moment in time. But P2's open for business now, and Seattle Surge, they are serving up something special from the backside of that cafe. 0-4 trying to push the front line forward. Perfectly timed Semtex going to slow those players down. Every single second counts. And Vegas Legion, a mere 8 to their name.
Stun out doesn't do anything but stun your teammates by the looks of things, and the trades are going to come through. Johnny will find 2. In no position to push this one though, and Abuza knows that. He'll punish him pretty much immediately. And just it feels very linear from Vegas Legion right now. They're one by one, and not necessarily coordinating anything from a couple of different angles. 20 seconds to go here at P2. Seattle Surge have got every single one of them before that.
My God, again, Surge are flowing right now. Truly like water, friends. The one-dimensional approach of Vegas Legion has been picked to pieces there by Seattle Surge, who have made them work so hard towards that P2. Essentially a perfect 60. So now we go towards P3. And on multiple angles of attack now for Seattle Surge. We'll see if they can get the break, but it's a good rotation from Vegas. A solid hold here, and you're right back in the game.
On themselves further behind than this though, Miles. And they did manage to come back in map number 1.
Very true.
Let's see. Decent hold here over towards P3, and all of a sudden you're looking nice, but 1-4 towards the backside can find 1. Abuza's going to be there too. It's going to be a 1v1 momentarily as Abuza just barges his way in. There's the break. Seattle Surge in control. Legion need to tighten up big time.
This is tough, man. I mean, I thought Legion wanted this. Not necessarily. Some folks, they like a bit of rough stuff. They like to get choked a little before they can get things going. That is not the case right now, Vegas. It's not necessarily that they are choking, but they are being bloodied up. Seattle, nice work again. 0-4, taking chows like that. Over 100 points now.
Like I said, Seattle wins that control. They have a really good chance going into it, and it's looking great for Seattle right now.
You know, rotated here. Slow start to a hard point once again. It's all very well if you can find a rally, but having to do it multiple times. A minute on offer here over towards P4. Obviously, we won't see the majority of it go over towards Legion. Teams have got better at it, and if you can continue to find the kills, maybe, just maybe, you can pick up a good chunk of time here. Attached now should be dead. The right hook is just flying forward.
Yeah, the nuke just runs through, and despite this very noticeable presence, he wasn't picked up there by anyone from Vegas. Geo, this could be 2. Nah, Brezzy cuts him down. Hardpoint wide open for a moment. But 120 to 32, Vegas Legion are silent on Karachi so far. Hook again, causing problems left, right, and center. 0-4, back at it with the big damage, but not enough for the kill. Nero and the boys might be able to get onto this point, but Hook, surprise, he just sends it. Hardpoint for 15 seconds might go the way of Vegas.
Johnny finds a huge gunfight over towards Junk as well. That's about to pop in 10 seconds. Rotation's going to be here for Vegas Legion. Not too bad of a hill from them. I mean, look, Seattle Surge are in such a good position now that you can soak up this scrap time, and it does hurt Legion big time. That's going to hurt even more. Abuza, cruiser missile. He may well have the rotation, but for how long?
The cruisers of Abuza. He seems to get one in nearly every map, it feels like. Junkyard Hill wide open. A lot of work there from Attach. He's going to stay alive for a moment longer. Here comes the Belgian assassin. Brings him down. No more, though. Geo. First time we saw Geo really fly under the radar. It was just very hard point. I get some spectacular plays from him. This could be a little bit of one of those moments.
Again, I'm updating my stuff. I forgot to change one thing, and it's gonna mess a lot of stuff up later on if I don't do it now. But since I've looked away, the score basically hasn't changed. So they're just keeping each other off time, I guess.
And all of a sudden, Vegas League, just so much work to do now. It was that P2 to P3 that stung them.
But to your point earlier, though, Todd, I mean, this is sort of the way the first map looked. I mean, nearly identical scorelines. It's about a 100-point game, give or take. Are we going to see this again? There ain't no way. There ain't no way, but who knows? So crazier things do happen here in the CDL. Nero brought down. It's a boozer on 04 running P1, attached with the high ground. This is where you want to be to try to contest the hard point. And here comes the hit. 04, fast off the ladder. Attached, though, fast on the trigger.
Staying alive, find a nice route as well. Gio will be able to find another kill. They need to find the point, though. They need to get points on the board here. Every single second you leak is starting to hurt. But if you can get a cruise missile on attach, is that something that you're going to be able to use to find a break? Or was the last time around? Nero's going to be there to steal that one away from him, though. It's important. He's just send it. My God. Whoa! That was Crim 6 off the plane. The checkmate back in Cold War, baby. Man, my God. Sends it. Desperation starting to sink in here for Vegas Legion. You don't want to go to game 5 if you can avoid it. But right now, it seems inevitable over to P2. That's where Vegas are now, though, Ton. Here we go. Is this the comeback? I'm well biased. Comeback from here. There would be some comeback from here. You need a full 60 without question. You cannot let Surge just steal any of this time away. You need to be playing nearly perfect hardpoint, and 3 of you are already dead. Seattle Surge.
The comeback would be great if, for my pick'ems. He just came in swinging.
Just gives him the 1-2 good night in the back room. Big wins across the board, though. Oh, Trade Fest comes to an end, and look at this. It's a 1v1 on the hard point. Abusa wins it. That's his point for now. On a 4 spree, now cut down. You've got Brezzy with the guns up at the ready, and 209 to 62. The blowout is very much on. Is this the comeback, Ton?
77 from Abusa. He's been extraordinary for Seattle Surge in this game.
Jesus.
04 just trying to get a way through, but the rotation's already there for Seattle Surge, just trying to be a nuisance, trying to keep that pressure on. And that's what they'll do from the drunk side as well, but rotation is in, and they can very much win it.
This map's basically all but over, and with the momentum they picked up, I think Seattle's going to be able to pull it out, unfortunately, for my pick'ems.
This power position at 17-7. Good luck, have fun. The minimart now ready to go. Seattle Surge are serving some filthy, hairy hot dogs from behind those counters. Kills, though, from Nero. Is this the break? Is this the comeback, Ton?
Can they find a route through? Nero's the only one who can. Needs a little bit of backup. The backup can't find the fights. Nero and Gio doing a fantastic job. Seattle Surge now. 15 seconds away. 30 seconds on offer. Over towards P3. They're soaking up every single second. It's the last roll of the dice for Vegas Legion.
Here we go. 04 cutting them down. No one's getting close to that point. The pinch from Brezzy. The perfect time. The 5 seconds for the win. And we have a game 5.
Off to map 5.
The series was absolutely magnificent. And Seattle Surge have risen from the dead.
And updated.
In the lungs now, boys. They are raring to go.
And it is updated percentages on the screen now. Seattle's now got like a 67% chance of winning it. Wow.
It's crazy how quickly momentum can change. 2-0 up and cruising. It's slapped about on Karachi for 2 maps, and all of a sudden we're heading into a map number 5. It's just, they never found a break or a rotation. They couldn't do it to save their own lives. 250 to 84. That is it.
I never hit send on that tweet. Dang.
Was a crazy that game. On so many different streaks. It's just so hard to deal with on that map. Over the last 2, he's been fantastic. Seattle Surge just absolutely dominant throughout.
Yeah, that was a steamer from Seattle Surge. The game flow, reminiscent of a hardpoint we saw today. If you look at that, P1 to P2, 8. Again, we're seeing these very, very low-scoring games, 250 to 84. Karachi has been the downfall of Vegas Legion in the series so far. For Seattle Surge, it is their ticket back into the green. Can we now, where the series began on 6-star, find out what happens here? 6-star S&D come up in a moment. What a back and forth this has been now, man. Each team, they've had their chances with one another.
Thieves versus Toronto coming up, and honestly, I'm already looking at that one because it looks like Seattle's going to come back and win this one.
It's so fast-paced, but with the way the last two maps have went for Seattle Surge, you would fancy them at this stage. They've been so fast-paced, it's worked out for them. Map number 5 income.
Map number 5 on its way, folks. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we find out who walks away with the 10 points and who gets a little bit closer to the winner's bracket here in the CDL. Vegas Legion taking on Seattle Surge. Game 5, 6-star search and destroy after this.
I really need Vegas to just come out and win this one. I don't think it's happening though.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Champs Tracer pack is available now. The bundle includes a Reaper Operator skin, Ripper Weapon Blueprint, Death Stare Weapon Blueprint, Cuts Deep Charm, 2 calling cards, 2 emblems, and 2 weapon stickers. Use these items in both Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Warzone.
Kind of sad that they're advertising for bundles. Huh? No. Almost done, and I'll give you like more detail on the map 5 here in a second. My poor Google Sheets working its tail off. Got one more to, yeah. Last thing, give me like 1 more minute. All right. Okay. Looks good. All right. Map 5. Here you go. Let's see. Seattle's got 6. They've won 67% of the, and then Vegas has won 1 of 4 versus Seattle's 2 of 3. So, just from the looks of it, excuse me. It looks like Seattle's got the upper hand going in this one. 10 seconds. Let's go. Huh? Hey, buddy. There's one more, but I'll probably shut it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to party here in the CDL, wherever you are in the world. We hope you're ready to party too. Party responsibly and
Map 5 to end. Stream off. Let's go.
But I am a Call of Duty commentator, and so is Tan. We're ready to get into this game 5. Seattle Surge, Vegas Legion. Points on the line. Vegas want winners bracket 2, but they want to get to champs a little bit more, Tan. Good God, it's a 6-star S&D and ready to go.
All right, I'm locked in for this map.
I'd be very stressed out about this if I was Legion. You played that second map wonderfully. Now you're heading into a 6-star Search and Destroy. When Hook and Abuza have been playing like that over the last 2 maps, dangerous proposition, a 1.4 on map 5.
This map is pretty.
And you're heading into a 6-star. You hate to see it if you're a Vegas Legion fan, but you never know how these ones are going to play out. The statistics tell us this should be a Seattle Surge reverse sweep.
It should be, yeah.
But, yeah.
But Vegas, their last few search and destroys have been good, haven't they?
We'll find out
if
Vegas can pump the brakes on the reverse sweep.
Yeah, they beat Subliners and Optic.
I think the play is now on.
They've played 3 of the top 4 teams and have only lost 2. Yeah, they've won 2 searches and lost 2 searches, and that's versus 3 of the top 4. So this is going to be. I think Seattle might actually have the upper hand on this one, or Vegas.
Geo trying to salvage it and down to attach. 1v3, 1v2. He lives to fight 45 seconds more. This is not over yet.
They're putting the bomb down.
He's gone for the B-bomb pick, man. He's doing the right thing, but it's just not right. It's just not right, Ton.
I don't mind the wrap through. Put yourself in a bit of a different position, but...
Yeah, Seattle's got to know they've wrapped.
And he's wasting a lot of time here. It's just one bit. I mean, yeah, they start to stretch their way through, so they'll know that he's not pushing from that side. They'll start to gain information by the lack of information they have.
20 seconds. Abuza. You were the king of Karachi, now on 6-star. You were simply
He had a good chance.
Surge in that crazy round 1.
I think it's I mean, the smoke play from Vegas Legion, it's almost a little desperate. It's like you're in that situation, it's still a 4v4, you're keeping them off the bomb, just play for a pick, and then all of a sudden you have the numbers, make the trades work for yourselves. I mean, it's easier said than done, but yeah, the smoke to go out and just say, well, yeah, send it. I don't know if it's going to work that great against CL.
They played just a little bit on the outside of the smoke.
He's what?
That madness roll out of its own accord. Round 2 though, Vegas on the attack, straight towards A. The classic 3-1 here on 6-star for Seattle Surge on the defensive look there. So you got the middle of the map all sweet. They're going to not necessarily worry about the middle of the map for too long, because you've heard plenty happen over by this bomb site. Trophies down, we're ready to party. Here comes what should be a lovely opener. Big wide route though from the Seattle boys. The flank is going to be on, and that's going to be Geo has to worry about that.
Oh no, I can expect one more. Yeah, I mean, fantastic shot.
Still got one.
It's a decent
that was big.
Trade, 3v3.
Yeah, that's unreal. It's a perfect pinch though from Seattle once again.
Geo's playing by himself.
Done. Attach takes care of it. Geo to the right. And here he is.
Oh,
nearly gets
one shot.
Though. You are toast. Breaks the glass.
Good round, good round.
Get anything out of it. Vegas Legion tied up.
Honestly, want to give massive props to Johnny there. Doesn't find that kill on a hook, and hook will be questioning. O4 is literally, I mean, he can smell him. He's right next to it. I don't understand how he hasn't been able to find the kill initially to stop Hook even dying, but sensational shots from Johnny. Just make it a 1-for-1 trade. Would have changed the round from there. Legion very much in this stop the bleeding, which has been significant over the last 2 maps.
They've gone for what? The blood infusion. We're looking for a transfusion to sort of forget what's happened. And I'm running out of medical terms to describe the difficulty of the Vegas Legion situation.
Quick planning. Never mind.
A tremendous amount of suppressing fire, but thankfully the coverage from the bomb keeps him alive. He does get off it though, so now, a little bit of help from 04 might make this
very doable. How did he see that angle?
Yeah, no more utility for Vegas Legion. They will have to go about this a different way. Who's holding down the flank? Yeah, this is just perfect. Even if he just gets the shots, gets out, that's fine. Good hold so far from Seattle Surge. Vegas Legion, what have you got up your sleeve?
Johnny with the last of his lethals now thrown. Vegas, you have to get it done with your bullets now with less than 30 seconds to go. Hook, the tightest of corners, top security is going to rip into pieces. He spots one out. Lovely patience. Unfortunate chow there from 04. Johnny
2v3.
20 seconds. It's a 2v3. Abuza cut down, easy peasy. Last man was attached. Surge. Good hold.
Thought they were going to take it for a second.
Just playing patient. Don't need to necessarily get overzealous with jumping on the side, getting a hold of the bomb and getting it down. Trophy system was there, used up, no problem. We'll back up. We'll put another one down. Wait for the rest of the nades to come through either way, and then bomb down again. Really well played, just patient. And then from then on out, just trade away. Abusa finds some fantastic information in mid-map. From there, it's an easy enough hold to a degree. Unfortunate for Legion, though. They found a couple of kills that couldn't quite do anything with it. Hard retake. Now their turn to see if we can get this bomb down and hold it down. It's 2-1 lead very, very early in this search.
They've got numbers over here on B. And I just noticed that they took out the see-through glass right there.
And those audio cues were enough to send them over towards B as fast as possible. Not fast enough to stop the plant, but here we go. This is going to be a fight. Nero has eaten a ton of damage. Able to stay alive for a mo, keep himself in the fight. Here we go. Over the top. Nero, bad timing. He's having a tough time in the search. He's down and out again. It's done. Getting himself onto the bomb.
Micah.
Smoke down. Cause a little bit of panic. It's actually a huge gunfight though. The flank came through.
All the maps for the Surge players now. They've cut them down. It's all down to attach 1v2. Less than 20 on the clock. Where's he? Check the site. Attach has gone around the pool. He's got one. In and out. Trying to stay alive.
He's just got to play his life.
He's been killed. He's been ended. But the round
I think he got it.
Definitely goes.
He got it.
Vegas Legion. Good work.
Nice.
It's he draws them into the pool, man. He just lures them in. You know it's going to take so long to kill him and get out. Great work there.
Just so smartly played on a few different angles. The flank through mid, gets one from the bar side, and then just re-flanks back through the water. Gets one off the bomb, and then just goes for a little swim. Fantastic
just
work from Attach.
Notice
just
how like
big
fast
play.
in transitions that broadcast team is.
I mean, it's just when Nero gets picked apart, initially you lose that front player and you're in a tough spot, but Attach, huge flank comes in, 2-2, anybody's game.
This is what we're talking about, these audio cues. You're making loads of noise over towards the A-bomb side, but for Seattle Surge right now, you've got that avenue towards B, and that's 0-4 watching that from the top side of the map. So cause a bit of noise, cause some problems, maybe get a kill, and run that bomb across map if you want. That might be the game plan right now. Or not.
Island still being occupied by all 4. Don't need to make any rash decisions here if you're Legion, or for Seattle Surge, of course. I think they're waiting on the flank. Look, you can see how slow he's being with it, or 4. He's going to find a kill here. Slowly, yeah, and steadily around. He's going to get it. Oh, is he going to get it? Oh, gee, turns around at the right time and guns him.
Well,
the plan of action completely decimated, but they're going to do it anyway.
Oh, that is so tough, man. Geo now he's holding a sweet spot. Attach is going to
that should be the round.
Lovely work. Bomb down.
Come on, Vegas.
But not a lot of man's left to defend it. There's the smoke. Geo.
Good.
Hunting there for the hit markers. Frezzy, all on his lonesome. Now the 1v3 completely cleaned up. Vegas Legion. Little bit of magic there and an incredible win from Geo.
Just turns around at the right time. Horrible timing for 0-4. He was so slow all the way around. Check the back bar. Check the deep hold. Look at this. As soon as he turns around, yeah, the gunfight's about to come through. Just sprints forward because he thinks he's cleared it out. Absolutely decimates him.
You watch him with his player cam as well. He was surprised, genuinely surprised that he found that player there. He was dodging IRL in a big way. Geo, tremendous heads up moment and a brilliant reaction. It gives his team the lead here in this game 5.
Looking like an hit going to come in on the side of Legion. Trophy system doing its work already. Can't quite be as effective as it once was. Gio holding the flank from an awkward little angle inside of the spot, but he hasn't read 0-4. He's going to be behind them pretty much immediately.
And 0-4, he is in the most unbelievable position. Good enough to get one. Takes the longest of routes. Abusa joins him on the front lines. That's going to be the pinch now. Breji joins the fray, but it's the Belgian with 2 in the feed. All down to Geo. What a sensational retake from Seattle Surge. It simply doesn't get better than that.
Seattle should have had that.
They think they have the flank completely covered, and they
I know this map's getting pretty heavy, but
straight into security.
Next match should be a close one. Toronto versus Thieves.
All of a sudden, the round
Toronto's only got a 59% chance of winning it. Just wanted to throw that out there.
The Seattle Surge. But again, the setup's just not quite there for Vegas Legion. You hold it down from a couple of different angles. Yeah, okay, you think you've got the flank, and as mentioned, you do not.
Hey, that's a happy one to take. Blow for blow, round for round, here in game 5. Over towards A in a big way for Seattle Surge. And all three of those boys, there was plenty of hit markers gained there, so this is definitely, the fight is on. Will we be able to get that bomb down quick? Hoog once again, the carrier. This time we should be seeing the plant through. Defensive setups all good for now. Watch out for attaching that left pinch as well.
It's going to be a little bit more of a direct push here from Legion. Nobody on the flank, so Abuza. Not much to do here. It's going to be a 3v4 on the site momentarily. All four going to try and lock this down.
Enough to get at least one. Still plenty of angles to worry about. As he falls back, lets the boys through in that absolute perfect timing. More noise.
On the defuse already.
Nero, this might be the round. Unless he checks it. Unless he checks it.
Abuza!
Team kill! Ay, Dios mío!
Oh.
Bodies on the
Abuza
point,
lost him that round.
From Abuza. Yeah,
Team kill.
He's got the guy off the bomb. That's a tough one and a good round win from Vegas. You'll take what you can get.
Oh,
wow.
Oh no. No, I don't want to see it.
Oh, from this angle as well.
He ran into it.
Oh man, it's bounced off the edge.
I mean, again, it's a straight 4v2. I mean, statistically, Vegas should have had a good chance there. I mean, they probably would have won the round, but you want to give them a fighting chance at the very least. And again, it's not so much about, oh, they got the round or not. It's about that happened. Now in the comms, there's a moment, there's that thing in the back of your head. Brezzy and Abuza, even for Hook and 04, you're like, oh, we're team killing each other in these moments. This is a game 5, boys. We need this.
And he got the hit.
Nades up and about here on the attack for Vegas.
It's a big hit through the middle of the map from both two teams, actually. An absolute scrap inside of the bar. 04 will find another. Yes, he does.
Wow.
Falls down, so that's 2 for a
4 just running back and forth.
Havoc, and this is what you do not want to do.
Oh my god.
This is going around 11. I just know it.
Ace. Geo, last alive.
Geo, play it slow, play it steady. The boys lined up on the inside of that lobby. 04 for the ace. Absolutely slammed.
Oh my gosh. 1v1.
1v1.
How on earth are you able to find 2 days? Not going to read Abuza though, who finds a flank back around towards the site. Geo does so well to give himself the opportunity, but doesn't make it count. That is so tough. Well timed from Abuza. You weren't wrong. He slammed them both over the first 2 gunfights.
That was a slamming. I was like, there's no way. Look at this from 04 though. What a round he had. 04, the master of the fadeaway SMG kill. Absolutely disgusting 2-piece from Geo as well. What a round. 4-4 here in game 5.
At least you shut 04 down. It's on the threat of starting to really work towards some progress on the cruiser missile, but here and now on his way over towards it. This is looking like the hit coming in from Seattle Surge on this side. All about that flank play that's going on again. You can see that Geo's a little bit more aware of what potentially could be coming from 04, which it is happening very, very slowly. Attach is going to have to get out there very, very quickly, but still 4v4.
Oof, you're eating everything here. Johnny is so tagged. And we're looking at everything now. The low catwalk, the sneaky routes, everything being utilized on the approach towards the bomb site. No one has got a lot of hit points. And now we're going for it. 04 on the flank finds himself a big one. Attach gets 2 upstairs. Ah, the round is gone.
Okay,
Vegas
managed
to win their fights. Seattle Surge crept
1 round away, right?
Defensively, Legion hold.
04 reads it, but a second too early. Don't think it would have mattered. He would have then been in a 1 versus 2, even if he does find it doable but tough. So Vegas Legion 1 round away from 10 more CDL points, and to stop the reverse sweep happening. But to be honest, Miles, might as well go around 11 now, right?
Yeah, go on. This has been a really, really good search and destroy anyway.
It's been good series.
Match, yeah, right on. Match point Vegas Legion. Here we go, lads, over to B. We're calling it by the pool. Attach causing problems over by A. He's managed to retain the vast majority of the Surge roster, and he's pulled the aggro.
Just put the bomb down. Just put the bomb down.
Perfectly. couple of grenades. All of a sudden, Seattle Surge, they take the bait. Nero will get this bomb down. 4v4 retake needed from Surge.
Here we go, Nero. You get another kill on the board. That's going to help out a lot. Johnny with the coverage from
Left
upstairs.
Johnny.
Oh my god, the timing there on the stairwell. They're in now. Johnny rings
pick,
the alarm
good pick.
bells. The first in the feed is going to be Geo. Nero, do what you can to stay alive. Can't get it done. Geo finds another.
Come on, Legion.
2v3.
The push is so direct as well. Oh, forward.
Let's go.
Down on your own.
Pick'ems are
Johnny
still
finds the
alive.
kill. The Legion get the job done.
Oh man, and a sigh of relief and a smile cracked from Attach. God, they needed that. Vegas back in there with the points. And a dangerous position to be in. Seattle Surge. Not a lot of fingernails left on that team as very, very frustrating loss in the game 5. Frustrating series for them in general. I mean, apart from the Karachi, which was absolutely the shining star of their series. Vegas. Whew. That road to champs, gosh, it's a bumpy one.
So much
All right.
still to play for.
I'm gonna
Vegas
look at
Legion.
the standings now.
I did not even realize he's baiting for his team the entire time. Typical. 11-6 from Attach, but 10-7 from Geo as well.
And Nero with the 4 bomb plants as well. Like I'm joking, but he definitely did. Attribute to some serious moments there for the Vegas boys. And it's just, again, it's just relief. You can breathe a little easier, but again, the pressure is not off. These boys are still very much in the danger zone. Albeit on the highway, but we'll find out where their exit is. But that was one hell of a series. We stopped the reverse sweep dead in its tracks, and if you're Vegas, you absolutely have to work on your Karachi gameplay, because sometimes it may be good, but normally very, very ish.
Fantastic performance, though. I think you'll think back to the 6-star hardpoint as the main breaker in that game. I mean, Seattle Surge will be thinking, how have we not won this 3-1? But it was a fantastic performance from them over the first 2 rotations, and then it just falls apart very, very quickly. But typical performance from the side of Legion.
Boston's still in it, technically.
Go back to the desk. This Monster Energy
Like I said,
was
it's
an
like
absolute delight.
barely 1%. Just wanted to look at that.
Are you 3 for 3 on the day?
I am.
Howie, did you get that one right? No, I did not get that one.
So are you and I tied?
No, you were
You're basically
still
as smart
like 11
as me.
behind me.
We're equally smart.
No, you're still behind about 10
Let's
predictions.
take a look at how much better Nameless and my team was. It was just about 20 seconds in the first hard point, and as you heard from Miles and Ton, that could have been the difference maker in this series. If Surge wins that first hard point, we do not go to a second search and destroy. But break down this game 5 for me. What was the difference maker? Why was Vegas able to get out to that lead?
All right.
Some really good offensive
Here's
pushes,
the updated standings. They're technically still in it. If they don't win a thing,
and then those give jiggle peeks and pick them apart. I think the major difference in this map, though, Chris,
then
was
there's
the
a pretty good
offensive pushes
chance
from
that
Seattle. Listen, they had some good ones early round. You get over near that bomb, and then they were way too aggressive. Like, you can't challenge barbecue when you get over there. You have to get that bomb down, player life by pool, and execute the trades. The same thing on statue. Think about the round.
So in order, they need to win. Boston needs to win to the next 2 in order to have a chance, but it's not looking good for them at all.
12th on defense. They clearly played patient today and got a couple big kills they needed.
And it was in the first bloods. It was a glaring issue for the Vegas Legion. They were 30-17 in opening duel win rates, but their conversion wasn't so good. We didn't see that in the game 5. They played slower. They allowed the kills to give them the information on the map, and that's why they were able to take both of the S&Ds in this series.
We've got your scuff play of the game, and once again, it is Dylan Price. Attached back in action, doing what he does best, clutching up here in search. The man known for his ones, able to get multi-kills throughout this series as well.
Yeah, I mean, just beautiful plays on the side of Vegas Legion. Once again,
I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for